Hey, everybody, this is Josh. First of all, thanks so much, as always, for listening. We have a fun episode coming up about movie scores, which is something that Jack and I are really passionate about. And our guest today, which is a good friend, Drew Wolf, he's really passionate about it too. So we're really excited about the episode, but it does create an inherent problem in that we're talking about pieces of music that, if you're not familiar with and you're not actively listening to, might be a little confusing. So, the copyright rules surrounding this issue are a little vague on what we're allowed to put on a different audio format. Rather than test the waters on those rules, quite frankly, Jack decided to create a playlist on Spotify that you can either listen to before or after or in conjunction or however you want to do it. So the title for the playlist is The Long List. Remember, long list, one word. The Long List, Best Scores Listening Guide. And you can find that on Spotify. He created it. It's public. And it'll just help you with some of the songs that we're referring to throughout the podcast. And we hope you enjoy it. And we hope that helps a little bit to know what we're talking about. And, if we get wind that we're okay with what we can put in the podcast, I might splice some songs in there. But just in case we're not able to do that, Jack has a little listening guide for you. So thanks so much for listening and enjoy the podcast. Welcome to The Long List, a podcast that celebrates movies and other pop culture through the storied art of rankings. There are no wrong answers, no bad opinions, and hot takes are always encouraged. I'm Josh Muller. With me, as always, is my brother Jack Muller, and joining us today is a very special guest, our good friend Drew Wolf. And this episode is all about movie scores. Very exciting.
Yeah, me too.
We've actually talked about this for a little while, and then Drew, when you said you wanted to do it, that was like, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this. Yeah, so Drew, thanks for coming on the long list. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Why don't you before we get started, why don't you give us just like the 90-second how you know Jack, how you guys became friends, whatever you want.
We went to SF State together, and we
lived on the same floors
We were
of
on
the
the
dorm.
same floor, yeah.
What was your major?
Theater.
Nice.
Literally, it says drama on my degree.
Sick.
So
Nice.
I'll gossip away with anyone.
Yeah, we were in like a special building where each floor was different majors essentially, and we were or every 2 floors, and we were on the arts floors.
We were very artistic, weren't we?
Yeah. That's cool. You
was
did
sick.
drama,
It
you
was
did film, and I did radio and television.
Yep.
Yep,
You hit
there
all
we go.
the
And here we are.
I don't know, performing arts, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
Literally performing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Artistically.
Yeah.
If you would like to reach out, our podcast.
Uh-oh.
His
You
brain
got
broke. Take 3. If you would like to reach out, our email is thelonglistpodcast@gmail.com. Drew, why did you want to do this topic?
Oh, well, I can tell you when I was a lad rocking my CD player about with me, I actually had a lot of soundtracks
Yeah.
and or scores, most notably the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I scratched the crap out of that
Nice.
CD because I listened to it so often, but
Put a lot of miles on it.
oh yeah. But yeah, I love movies myself, and I feel like scores both for movies, television, radio.
Yeah.
It is really the best way to highlight and accentuate any kind of drama or, heightened feelings or anything like that. So I feel like it's very integral. Not to say that a movie needs to have a score.
Sure.
Some don't. Most
I can think of one.
Right. But
I can think of 8, and I got that coming up.
Oh,
oh,
nice.
there you go. Music is one of the best ways we can lose ourselves. Music is a written way that we can communicate across languages, where we can still impart feeling, dare I say, more effectively than words.
Wow, really well said. And
Yeah.
you used your words to say that really well. But I was kind of trying to figure out how I would answer it. That was better than what I came up with. So good job.
Well, and thank you so much. But
Starting off strong.
right, but yeah, and I find resonance. When I was a kid with that same CD player, I wouldn't necessarily listen to it while I did, but I would listen to the track in The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers where, it's kind of the final moments of Helm's Deep, and they're looking up over the ridge at
sun's
dawn or at dawn, look to the east.
Oh,
There's Gandalf. And there was this big hill next to my house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I would get on my bike and I would even go as far as to my dad had these big pieces of aluminum. And so I would go in my garage and use his anvil to shape them into armor and stuff.
Wait, hang on a second. This is awesome. Your dad had an anvil? That's
Oh,
my
yeah,
first
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Well, let's just pause right there. That's incredible.
Yeah, no.
Casually making his own armor.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's just
Glossed right
I think
over
we,
that part
I
of the
think we
story.
got him on the right pod.
it was just like aluminum siding, and so there used to be these actually rather large picture books at the library in middle school just showing you this is how they would make armor, and then of course we had the internet, so I would just do that. But
I don't think those were instructional.
well,
Those were
I mean
informing children.
right, I mean, but they
Also, I might want to
are.
pivot the pod and just talk about this for 3 hours.
Right.
How many more movies did you do this with?
Well, actually, I would, while I was doing that in the garage, I would watch movies, and more often than not, it would get to the point where I knew the movies well enough. I've seen The Two Towers probably at least 100 times. And
Excellent.
and my point is that I wouldn't even watch it. I would listen to it,
Yeah.
making the things.
Right.
I would hear the soundtrack, but then when I would go up on the
Bum,
hill,
bum, bum.
exactly when I go up on the hill, and I had a cut off mop handle for a lance.
Hell yes.
And my aluminum siding armor on my bike, I would hear the horns and the Sir Ian McKellen Gandalf voice, and I would hear that score in the back of my head the whole way down the hill. Yeah, exactly. Dee dee,
Yeah.
Anyway,
This is making total sense.
yeah.
I
Also,
like,
you just
the first,
earned yourself an invite on the Lord of the Rings pod.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah. I've seen it way.
The
too
first
many
few years of knowing Drew was very much because we were close, but we weren't necessarily the closest in our friends group, and now we certainly are, I'd say.
times. Yeah, I would say
But we'd show up at either your first, the Noriega house, the first house, or in just going into your dorm room, and everybody it would be full, and Drew would have his laptop open, and he'd be doing something, but also have a movie on,
Right.
whether it be cooking or
Right.
whatever. It's just a movie on, and Drew's kind of more paying attention to that than he is
Right.
everybody else in the room. It's like respect.
One of
I'm not
us.
going to interrupt him. over
Yeah.
there. He's,
And I
he's in his zone.
appreciated that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But yeah, man, scores, and
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Scores are awesome.
And the night that around the time of us talking about doing this pod, we're like, what do you want to do? He just
That
started sending me scores, Spotify links to scores.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, good. I like this one. And then finally I was like, I guess I got to send one.
Yeah, no.
Started to send them back. And the first one I sent back, he literally sent me at the exact same time.
Wow.
And then that happened multiple times
Yeah,
throughout
yeah,
the
yeah.
rest of the night.
This is it.
No,
this is
seriously.
this is the topic. It was fate. Jack, what ultimately is the purpose of a movie score, in your opinion?
Like the writing, like the lighting, the acting, it literally is just another very important form of storytelling within the movie,
Yeah.
It can be super, in your face and be giving you cues of or how you're supposed to feel in horrors. It, tips you off that something's about to happen. Or it can be like extremely more abstract, which if you hear like Hans Zimmer or certain composers talking about like what was going through their mind, it's just like, whoa, dude, nobody was thinking about that, besides you.
Yeah.
But like, there's a purpose for it. And it's often like, like an inner monologue for somebody, not speaking.
Yeah.
But like your subtext, inner monologue, what they're thinking essentially.
I think it could be either you're trying to garner emotion from the audience or you're trying to express the emotions of the characters, which often does the same thing.
Yes, that's a really good way to put it.
I think like you said, just like with the writing and the lighting and everything, this is just an added layer to help convey
extremely important layer too, because
extremely.
like you just take music out of half these movies and it's just like, okay.
And another good point, and we kind of alluded to it earlier, is like, oftentimes, even in movies with good scores, they won't play music at a certain point, and that garners a specific emotion.
Yeah, true.
So knowing when to do it and when not to do it, or how much to do it, or what type of score you're going to do is really important to the end product of the movie.
Right.
Like the famous Psycho,
Yeah.
that originally it was supposed to be just her screaming in the shower, and didn't go well, didn't work. When they put that in there, and they're like, cool, we got it, and it became the most iconic,
And I'm certain we're going to
sound
bring this
like
movie up, but when George Lucas was making Star Wars, a lot of people wanted him to do like a
space
synthy, space sort of a sci-fi score. He's like, no, I want to ground this in sort of something familiar. So I want to use a classical film score because everything we're seeing is going to be so unfamiliar, and I want it to feel natural to the audience. And I don't want to give away
for real.
I want to give away the pod, but that's going to come up. So
Ridley Scott did not do that for Blade Runner. Quite the opposite.
No,
it's an iconic score and people like it, but I don't like it because
don't
I'm
like it.
yeah, it's all synthy, and I'm like, yeah, this is outdated now.
He kind of went the exact opposite that George Lucas did. He kind of grounded it in like this could be a future, but then went the other direction with the score. Like,
right.
Yeah. But I'm also not the biggest fan, but I do.
And it's part of the movie.
I think it works for the movie
It
because
does. It
you're
does
not
work for the
supposed,
movie.
Star Wars is supposed to be fun. It's almost like a fairy tale.
Indeed.
Blade Runner, I don't know
Real
that
life.
anyone's really feeling comfortable the whole
Right.
way through. And I
Right,
think
exactly.
that's maybe, I'd like to think that's intentional. I don't know if it is.
I agree.
Ridley's
I think
not answering my calls, but
No, maybe soon,
hopefully
Mr. Scott.
Get him
Here's
on-
this pod.
get him on the pod.
Yeah,
That'd be
one
great.
day. Yes.
Well, we kind of answered the third question. Why is it so important to a movie? We covered it. All right. For our first list, we're going to kind of dip our toes in, just a little aperitif. This is score adjacent. It's not exactly the true purpose of the pod, but we're going to go for it anyway. We got the best 5, and spoiler alert, I did way more than 5. Best 5 soundtracks, non-score edition. I had some rules with mine, but I'll get to that when we do mine. So
Yeah, I did a certain thing too.
I mean, as far as soundtrack, to me, I just want to say this from the beginning. If you guys included musicals, that's fine.
I did not.
In any capacity in this, I did not as well because musicals are a different thing.
Different thing. That was
Different thing.
okay. So my
I'm
other
glad we're
rule
on that
was
page.
like I didn't do soundtracks that just had one artist. For instance, like
I get what
The
you're saying.
Graduate is pretty much
Right,
just
right,
Simon
right.
and Garfunkel. Like
Yeah.
I took those out.
Okay.
So and I'm not saying that's what everybody should have had to do.
No,
but
no,
that's
no.
just I made my own rules
Like
for
a
this.
soundtrack, like multiple artists, blah, blah.
Yes,
I
like a
I
mixtape
kinda
sort of
did-
feel.
exactly, I
Soundtrack.
kinda
yeah.
followed that
That's
same
that's
thing.
how I tried to do this.
Yeah.
So I did, now that we're all just talking about it, I literally had a pretty solid, these are the big 5 soundtracks that I listened to growing up.
Right,
And like,
exactly.
I couldn't think of many more that were truly like, I was putting on all the time.
Right.
I surprisingly had like exactly 5.
Oh, wow.
Unless you tell me one right now and I'm like, ooh, wait, no, that's
I
probably,
did a
which
similar
probably
thing.
is about to happen.
It's basically like kind of based off another question or like a list topic that we have, but I basically did the same thing. Like what what are mixtapes and or soundtracks that I listened to as a kid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you're our
You go
guest. You
first,
want to
Drew.
go first?
Sure. I'm gonna give some shout outs beforehand.
I love it.
And I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Shrek.
Oh,
Shrek
Right off the
actually-
bat, I forgot. That's a big one.
Right. And who actually reminded me of that is my wife. She actually was trying to get my creative juices flowing the other night, and that was in there.
Gross.
No details, please.
Yeah, no, sorry. She was trying to inspire me.
Right.
Fight Club.
Oh,
Okay.
I
It's
forgot
a
about
good
that
one.
one too. Yeah.
It's a very
What's on it? The Pixies.
Pixies are on it. I
at
remember
lea-
that
at-
one.
In the very least, the Pixies are on it.
Meatloaf is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He probably's got a song on it.
Very very apt. Another one is Top Gun.
Hell yeah.
It's just a classic soundtrack, and that's another
Perfect for
kind
the
of
time
theme.
period.
It certainly. And then also kind of reminiscent is Animal House.
Oh,
That soundtrack, it's like they did it in 75.
that sounds
76,
right.
But it was like 62, 63 that
It's
they
like
were doing it.
Yeah, that they were
so.
like it was set.
Well, and my dad would just play it all the time. And then my last mention is The Aviator. Actually has a lovely soundtrack.
Like jazz, like
Yeah, Artie
like,
Shaw, Glenn Miller. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack.
No
Anyway,
no repeats so far for me.
I have the vinyl of this is Easy Rider.
Oh,
Nice.
great call.
Yeah.
It's a great, and I got that from my dad again. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. God, I'd go into more detail, but talk about, it's not a classic score per se, but it's, songs that fit the times.
Yeah, late
counterculture,
60s. Yeah, exactly.
And
Very cool.
it's
I love that movie.
I do too. It can be jarring, and
Yes.
I mean Dennis Hopper,
It's pretty gnarly at times.
just Dennis Hopper.
Full
But
stop.
but yeah, no, it's a great soundtrack, and it's something.
CCR? No.
Oh God, I'm just
feels like
I'm looking
would
it
be
up. I'm
CCR
looking it up.
coded, but I think they might be a little
I
later
think-
in the game.
I think you're right.
I'll look it up. You keep doing your list.
Okay. Next is the Watchmen soundtrack.
Wow.
Okay.
Bob Dylan.
Yep. Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix. You got the 99 Sig Luftballons.
Yeah.
But some other great things, and that in particular. And Zack Snyder has done this and does this, and Zack Schneider.
Yeah.
Like
No, I gotcha.
We're not going to go too much into detail about that, but there are some things that he does that I like. I grew up watching his movies, as we all did. Whether you liked it or not.
Yeah.
But my brother worked for Zack Snyder. He was actually a really good employer.
He seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, maybe a bit too much. I mean, the Justice League, they're fighting some god thing. I don't know, man. Anyway,
I didn't hate Justice League.
Uh,
I like the Snyder cut.
Anyway,
well,
I
we'll
really
save it for the DC pod.
right. I hadn't really read the. I didn't really know about.
Oh, maybe I'm
Watchmen.
thinking of Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, I didn't. hate
I
that
didn't
one.
mind that. I thought Jesse Eisenberg was actually. Anyway,
Okay.
getting back to things.
Real quick,
Yes.
Easy Rider soundtrack. We got Steppenwolf.
Yep.
We got The Weight from the band. We got Carole King.
Yeah.
We got Birdsong. We got
By the Grateful Dead?
no, it doesn't
Oh.
look like Antonia Duran. I don't know that version. We got Jimi Hendrix and the Experience.
I'm telling you, you can just
it keeps going.
Yeah.
put it on
So,
at a
good job.
party and like let it go, man.
Yeah, so good one.
Yeah, The Watchmen. I just have to say, a formative movie for me. I hadn't read the graphic novel. I read it because of it,
Same.
and I think he just did a really good job. There's something to be said about adapting comics. The storyboard is there.
Yeah.
and you can really match the tone. And I think he did that when he made that movie. And I can't remember when the hell it came out, like 2009 or 2008.
I think we were
so
seniors,
it was
probably.
my senior year in high school, and I thought I was like the coolest fucking thing in the world. And I was like, wow, this is the coolest movie ever.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
remember I really, really remember being in the theater and the opening montage happening, being like, oh, this is about to be the greatest film I've ever seen.
Nat King Cole, man.
No, it's Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah,
There's
excuse
times
me.
there that
I'm
changed.
talking about the opening when he breaks down the door and unforgettable. Lonely Rafa. Anyway,
That's a good scene too. But yeah, then the end of the movie rolls around. I was like, okay, I don't know if
Yeah.
that was what I thought it was
Right,
going to be in the
right,
first
exact-
10 minutes of this movie.
Exactly.
Right.
But and then
We did.
We talked about it in the adaptations podcast.
we did an adaptations
that
pod.
Was
It was
my
one
choice.
of his picks.
Because it's a cool adaptation,
good,
even
it
though I
is.
don't love the movie, especially
right,
after
right.
having seen it multiple times. And then I was like,
how do you
okay.
feel about the miniseries?
I thought the miniseries is pretty cool.
I thought it was super cool.
Yeah,
dude.
I think everyone kind of built it up for me, saying that exact thing, and then I had really high expectations. I was like, yeah, that was good. I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah. I liked a lot of it, and then similarly towards the end, I think it did have a good ending though. But
I
I
did
was
too,
kind
but
of
I don't
just
remember
like,
it.
I was just kind of like,
I thought the whole
just wanted
Tulsa
more.
riot thing in the beginning was
That's
really intense, but really good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next is number 3 is sorry, I got the wheeze going on. 3 is Footloose.
Oh,
oh, incredible!
That album, again, another album that you can kind of put on at a party, especially if it's like an 80s theme party or there are people who grew up in the 80s there, and you can just let it ride, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I like Kenny Loggins.
Okay.
okay.
I do.
You know,
I like Kenny Loggins. He's gotten older, his voice, but the man
He's got those-
falsetto.
he's got those high
Holy
notes.
shit. And I don't know, the album Deja Vu, it's just great. And he's done a lot of collaborations with Michael McDonald, if you didn't already know.
I do, and I know that you know as well, and
Yeah,
can do a mean Michael McDonald.
yeah. But yeah, great album. Let's hear it for the boy. God, I could go on at length, but
You might have to. We're soloing
I'm
on that
more-
one, this one.
I'm more on the Easy Rider side of things in this conversation.
Hold on. I've listened to it so often, and it just gets me going for some reason. Oh, what is it? I opened a show with Never. It's the scene where he goes into the like factory or the abandoned warehouse or whatever, and he's just dancing
Yeah.
to get his anger out. And I'm sure this has been talked about many times before.
Not
Not on this
podcast.
pod.
No. But I'll be here to talk about it. But I
do like Footloose. I just haven't seen it in forever.
Only thing I know is people dancing in warehouses every once in a while.
Right. This is really the start of it because he's a dancer.
I
Comes
got
to this
that.
town where there are
No,
no,
I know.
there's
I know-
no
I know the
dancing.
No
story of
dancing.
Footloose.
Right. And
Jack,
so,
there's no dancing in this sound.
but to show how good of a dancer he is, to kind of give us context, they have him go to a warehouse and dance it out. And if you saw, we should watch it sometime.
Okay.
What I'm saying,
Live rewatch.
yeah,
On
we
the
should
long list?
probably be well. I mean, I'll leave that up to you, but we should probably be drinking. But
Okay.
if you have the music up, which is the whole point, which we're talking about, you have it up at the right volume, you'll get into it, whether you want to or not.
So you're just saying, put on Footloose, play it loud.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And be kind of drunk.
Okay.
Like tipsy.
Yeah.
You'll have a great time. You'll feel like
I have to wait till February 1st. It's been rough.
yeah, no, I'm also not drinking. And
What's your number 2?
number 2 is the Darjeeling Limited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Darjeeling
Wait,
Limited.
I have no repeats so far, and I was worried I'd have a lot of repeats. A little bit worried about this end of the couch.
We'll see. We could also put me in the middle of or between you guys on the next go around.
No, thank you. What are you talking about?
Darjeeling Limited
Get the
soundtrack
creative
is,
juices flowing.
it's great. It uses actually a lot of oh my god, you guys.
Sorry.
You're so inspiring.
Darjeeling
to
Limited.
me. Yes. The Darjeeling Limited uses a lot of a lot of
Indian.
scores, yeah, from Bollywood films of the past. I'm not sure of their popularity, but yeah, I think I like LimeWired the album because I thought it was so cool.
Wow, a LimeWire reference.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I thought in
Don't
this
incriminate
conversation,
yourself.
it came up into my mind already, LimeWires, because I didn't really get to say this at the beginning, but we would also blast movie scores
yeah.
in our cars
Yeah.
and had like multiple mixes
Yeah.
that we would just throw on.
I currently have a over 5-hour Spotify mix of movie scores.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, Darjeeling Unlimited, that's the one with where they use multiple songs from Lolita versus the Power Man, which is the Kinks album.
Yes, that's correct.
Which
Strangers,
I may have told
This Time Tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if I've
yes.
told this story on this pod before, but that movie came out. Or my friend Sean Lindorfer's dad used to drive us to school in high school, and he had like
Oh, you have
three-
told this story, but that's okay.
He had like
Keep going.
3 tapes, and one of them was that one.
Yeah.
and it was like the year that Darjeeling came out. And I was like, these are all the songs that I know and love, and now it's in a Wes Anderson movie, who's like my favorite dude. It was great.
Wes Anderson is good with the
the
soundtracks.
Oh yeah, especially if you're. I don't know. If the soundtrack was not a part of the Wes Anderson films, they would be not nearly as eclectic and
Yeah.
up
and now
that
he's
vein as they are.
right, but now he doesn't do it too much. Now he just does pretty much straight up scores.
I mean music in any capacity.
I gotcha.
Like
his music selection.
Right. It,
Now he's got his boy Alexander Desplat.
Wow. Nice poll.
who? No.
You serious?
But there's a few like French songs on there. I don't know. I thought I was talking about being part of the jet set. But anyway, my last
I don't
one,
know what you just said.
the jet set. It's a reference to a song that's part of the soundtrack.
Got it.
Anyway, number 1 is the Everything Is Illuminated soundtrack.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Elijah Wood and the fella who's the front man for Gogol Bordello. It's
I can think of the
movie cover?
Yeah, I can think of the movie cover.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Jonathan Juenfen Sofran. He wrote a book. It's about a very particular Jewish American guy who goes to Eastern Europe, the Ukraine.
I think I have seen this movie.
And yeah, he goes to the shtetl or the village where his grandfather was from.
Yeah, this is the movie that I remember when A Real Pain came out last year.
And you felt
I was
like-
like,
I was-
this is
I immediately thought of that when you
Yeah,
said that.
Right.
I don't think I saw it.
It's very much. It's
That was
very
an early 2000s one too, right?
Yeah, and my parents had an HBO subscription, and so we had IFC back when it was a thing.
Nice.
I remember IFC for sure.
Yeah, no, I
Put up-
felt like
you
I
put
was
up numbers?
super cool. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like the coolest
I
guy
honestly
at
probably saw it
school
on IFC.
when nobody. Like, I'm sure if I said IFC to anyone at school, they would have been like, "What?" and like ostracized me more than I was. But that's that's a different thing. But actually, I really liked the soundtrack because I guess I like Bela Lyka. I don't know. I love Eastern European music.
Yeah.
Maybe it's innate. But the irony
Like
is
Beirut.
Oh yeah, Slavic Soul Party.
That's what they called me in high school.
Had that. You bet your ass. Yeah. But no, I had my Nana. I like would listen to the soundtrack ad nauseum or like watch the movie when I could, because I had it recorded. And I think I showed it to my Nana one time, or I was listening to the soundtrack, and they have a lot of like Jewish folk songs in there as well.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, I remember," like, she didn't remember her mother, but she remembered people in the neighborhood would sing those songs.
Oh,
And
that's
she
cool.
was like-
So it's like a personal connection
she
to you
was like
too.
humming along to it.
Oh wow.
I
Oh
was
cool.
like, damn,
Damn.
son.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They're very cool.
It was lovely. Anyway, yes, that's my list.
Great list.
Oh, thank you so much.
Jack, I have a feeling we're gonna have some repeats.
Number 5, I have Orange County.
Oh,
With Jack Black.
nice.
Jack Black, yes.
That's a good one.
And Chet Hanks.
A lot of
Colin Hanks.
Colin Hanks.
Not Chet.
Chet
Not-
Hanks.
not Chet.
Rasta. Anyway, yeah, no.
Great soundtrack. I was definitely queuing this one up all the time. Had Cake on it,
Oh yeah.
who I think is also in the movie. Aren't they like, isn't there a point when they're like
I don't know.
shooting a music video or something?
No.
Maybe that's a different movie.
Nope.
Social Distortion, Story of My Life,
Oh, yeah.
bangers like that. California.
Kind of like a big time, like,
Like a-
very Southern California,
Southern California,
stoner
early
surfer vibes.
2000s
Yeah.
sort of vibe.
Good call.
I'm reminded of the Road Trip soundtrack almost.
Oh, yeah.
But like, the
Creeper Lagoon. Remember them?
Isn't
No.
there a song like Superman or something that was in like Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Yeah, by Goldfinger.
Right, but then it was like in at least like 20
Yeah,
movies
yeah,
that
1,000
were
movies, yeah. They
like
got
it's ubiquitous.
teen
That was
comedy.
their time to get some
Right.
money, and they made hay while the sun was
They
shining.
did, and do whenever it's
Yeah.
on Comedy
Oh, yeah.
Central.
Yeah.
But I feel like this lends to that
Yeah, I got you.
categorically as well.
Different movie though.
We
Yeah,
gotta
not
pick
my
the pace
soundtrack.
A little bit.
Indeed.
Number 4, Almost Famous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
totally.
Come on.
Yeah. Made my list.
Number 3, High Fidelity.
Made my list.
John Hughes.
The movie's about music.
Yeah.
And also kind of like a weird, like I had never heard of any of the band, or not
It's
any of
it's
them.
very British heavy, which is cool because the book is British.
Takes place in England. Yeah,
And
yeah.
even though they moved it over
yeah,
to
but like
Chicago.
like the Beta Band, like a bunch of stuff that I just like. I don't even like know a lot of these people, but
Works
I
for the
knew
movie,
the
though.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
and
I'm
it's
gonna
great.
write
There's the song with the somebody playing like a jug. It's like
I don't remember that.
number 2, Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, Wes
There we
Anderson.
go. Double
Here
Wes.
we-
Double
yeah.
Wes.
Could have gone with Darjeeling was a good pull, but
That was a really good.
Rushmore
pull.
is a good one too.
Yeah.
I went with Royal Tenenbaums because it was the one that I
Oh.
listened to the most. Literally, I listen to these 5 like soundtracks all the time. Number 1, I have Garden State
Yeah. I
Oh
figured that.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes,
because I
yes.
was a little indie kid.
Yep.
and that
Little
movie,
indie kid.
Loved it.
All right, I got 10, so I'm gonna fly right through these. Number 10 is I respect it, but I'm not a big hip hop guy. But it works for the movie. I'm going Friday.
Oh yes.
Number 9, again, not my favorite, but I respect it and perfectly encapsulates the movie. I have Clueless. Lots of like
Oh, yeah.
mid 90s
Definitely.
pop,
Definitely.
and it works. Number 8, I have Repo Man, which is like hardcore punk rock
Yeah.
for
Nice.
the whole thing, and it really works. I haven't seen that movie in a long
It
time.
was good.
Number 7, I have High Fidelity. Number 8, in the same vein, I had Empire Records, which is it's similar vibe, but not with the music, but this structure. They're in a record store,
Right.
and it's very mid late 90s choices.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Me neither.
And
I have
would
it on
watch
Blu-ray,
it
though.
like on TV when it was on and catch
Yeah.
different parts of it. But was always like, this movie's cool, and thought about it recently and like looked it up, and it's just like not many people liked it. Like I don't know.
Empire Records.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
It
a
has like
good
no.
movie.
It doesn't have good reviews on all the.
You can't trust the reviews.
No,
It's a
you
classic.
can't. But I'm just saying.
Everybody
is a
likes
classic.
I was
Empire
surprised by
Yeah.
that it wasn't more respected by just looking it up.
I feel like that's I get what you mean. Like I
Like a
doubt
new like
critics
a
like
kid
it.
these days, like looking up this movie, like, oh, I wonder if this movie's good, and then they look it up and they're, oh, it doesn't seem like people like this movie.
I hate when
'cause-
people do that.
Yeah.
Watch the movie, make your own decision.
Even if it's given a bad review, I will normally try and watch a movie. If I want to opt out because it's terrible, there was one recently that was just awful.
Also,
Anyway.
that was like a very of the time movie. Like I
Right,
feel like
right.
if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were 15 when that movie came out, it's like one of your favorite movies. And if
Right.
you were 35, you were like, "What is this?" And if you weren't born yet, you're like, "What is this?" You
Right.
know?
It's
It's
very
very of the
niche.
time. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Okay, now we're into the real ones that I like. Number 5, Pulp Fiction. Love it.
Thought about
Great.
it.
Yeah,
was
that's
awesome.
That's a good soundtrack.
Number 4, I got Guardians of the Galaxy. You
Good.
know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just like fun.
People love it.
Yeah.
It is a loved album.
It's
It's-
like
it's
part of the
kind
whole
of-
point of the movie,
Indeed.
Yeah.
there's like a purpose for it
a
as
purpose
well.
for it, and it's
Part
very
of the
just like
story.
70s pop, and I don't know, kind of exactly what you would think, but still fun.
It's good.
I had Almost Famous number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had Goodfellas number 2.
Yeah.
Really
yeah,
good soundtrack.
Scorsese,
Works
yeah.
for the movies.
That
Scorsese-
movie is Is that the
so
movie?
much music.
Yeah, it's every scene. There's a different song, and it's just like constant.
I'm
Like,
telling
And
you,
Scorsese's like a musical, like popular rock and roll
Aviator,
musical
I'm telling you, even with old songs,
encyclopedia. That's
man.
what. Yeah.
Or in fact, I've got some I'll bring up later. But keep going.
Oh. Okay. Number one, I'm intrigued by what you just said. Number one, very much so in the vein of Goodfellas, I have Boogie Nights.
oh,
And
yes.
it's
oh,
just
that's
a
the one I
great-
was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's constant music.
Constant
the
music.
entire
Yeah,
The
it
time.
music's
really is.
great, and that's really cool too because they take you through time. Like
Yeah.
it takes
Right.
a place over what 5 years or whatever, and they
I
are
think more
ta-
than no, I guess
whatever.
more.
I don't know what it is. However long
Well,
the
no,
time is.
But I think there's a shift of a decade, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
they go
it's a
from
decade.
79
They
to
go
80,
Yeah.
but like the
Exactly.
music matches the current time period. And I heard someone say this. I don't remember where it was, but it feels like unlike Goodfellas, where he's just going nuts with the music, what Scorsese wants to do, and it's awesome. The music does feel like music that the characters would listen to in Boogie Nights,
Right.
You know. So I forget where I heard that, but that was a really good point. All right, we're gonna take a break real soon, but before we do, I have movies. This is a secret top 5 list that I put on the doc that you guys don't know about, and I spoiled it. Movies with no music.
Yes.
I have
Tell us.
3 honorable mentions.
Well, how many movies do you have in general?
5 after that.
Okay.
So 8 total. But the honorable mentions were for different reasons. First is honorable mention. This came up in my research. Network. I've never seen it.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
wow. You've
So,
never
like,
seen
I know.
Network? There's
That's a
no
whole
music in
Honestly,
Network also?
I've-
That's
That's
I
what
have
crazy.
not
that's
seen
what the
Network either.
internet told me, and it's one of those like top 50 movies of all time that I just have never seen. and I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
I
bad.
Seemed
haven't
like a
seen
movie
it
with no
either.
music in
I've
it.
seen the bloody
Well,
speech.
I can't. Right, me too. You know, I can't confirm because I haven't seen it, but it came up on all the lists that I looked up. Number 2, honorable mention. Inside Llewyn Davis. No score, no soundtrack, but it's a kind of a musical. So
Right.
I put in an honorable mention.
Probably why that movie sucks so much.
No, the movie's good. Honorable mention number 3, Rear Window, which there is a score, but it's
Okay.
very sparsely used, and much of the score is like intense sounds.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
Sounds
it's
like
an
a
honorable.
Foley.
I,
as
it doesn't
opposed
count.
to
That's why I put it in an honorable mention.
actual score.
Number 5, Cloverfield.
Hmm?
No score.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
In the same vein, a movie I've only seen once and will never watch again. Number 4, The Blair Witch Project.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 3, could have chosen a lot from this director, according to my research. The Birds, Hitchcock. No score. There is a composer, but it's all bird sounds. So I'm counting that.
Wow. Yeah.
This is what it came up in my research. I didn't rewatch it.
Wait, hold on. Say the last part again. There is a composer, but it's only bird sounds?
That's what the internet told me. It came up on my research.
What
I
did
have
the-
not. I don't know.
Is the composer a
It's
bird?
like it's like a Foley. I don't think they sold a soundtrack or anything.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I-
it's like Foley as opposed
Right.
to
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It just says
So that's.
macaw or something.
I thought about.
Score by
I tried to like rewatch it last night, and I was like, I don't really want to watch the birds. right
Score
now,
by
so-
Black Crown Night Heron.
I just have to say I watched that recently with my wife because neither of us had seen it.
Oh, it's
And
good.
It holds up.
Yeah.
And it is still frightening. I
Yeah.
mean, some of the effects are silly, but
Yes.
but
like,
it's still
he gets
frightening.
ya.
At the end, you're
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Birds. Number 2, I can't remember if this movie came up off or on mic, but Dog Day Afternoon. No music.
We were talking about it
Didn't remember
before.
yeah.
And then number 1, the one that kind of people know because it came out fairly recently, and that's No Country for Old Men, which is really, really
yes,
good
that
and
makes sense.
no music, and it works, and it's intense. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back. We'll dive into movie scores. All right, we're back. Let's get into it. There's a lot of different types of film music, which can have a lot of different composers behind it. And opinions on composers vary widely. Maybe, I don't know about this room. I have no idea. But just in general. So before we get too far into the podcast, I want to get it out in the open. Our top 5, or however many you have, because I have more than 5, film composers. And this is tough. I got to be honest.
In what way?
Because like
Narrowing it down?
narrowing. Well,
I agree.
I just some film composers are really prolific and have a lot of classics.
Right.
Some just like have a few bangers that I really like. So I had to figure out how to weigh that. So I will go first, I guess. All right. Number 8. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Number 8, I got Alan Silvestri, who is heavy on the what's that guy's name?
Robert Zemeckis.
Thank you. Heavy on the Robert Zemeckis train. But he also did Avengers. He did Castaway and Forrest Gump for
Pirates?
Nope.
No,
Did not
that
do
was
Pirates.
Klaus Badelt or Hans
That's-
Zimmerman. Yeah,
No, yeah. I think you got it right with the first
both
one.
of them did. Anyway,
Castaway, Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, all Zemeckis movies. He did Predator. And oh, you know what? I think I have this wrong. I wrote another movie, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about that. So I'm going to save that for someone who's coming up later in the list. Next, I got Michael Giacchino, who's relatively young, but he did a bunch of Pixar. He did Up, he did The Incredibles, he did Ratatouille. He also did, in my research, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which love that movie. Did
Planet Apes series are
took a
great.
crack at Mission Impossible for a little while, and did The Batman most recently.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, so my guy.
Talk about prolific.
Yeah.
in
Ratatouille
that
and the
short
Batman.
time.
I mean, it's polar ends. Howard Shore
yeah.
did a
Yes.
bunch. He's a worker, and we already talked about Lord of the Rings. That's the one where I looked at his career and I'm like,
What happened here? How did he hit this stride really fast? Because he did like Big or
yeah, he did Big.
he did really random movies, and I
did
remember
After
like
Hours.
we were super into the Lord of the Rings score, and we were getting into composers. We were like Howard Shore, and then it's
Yeah.
like,
And you
oh,
look at the
he
re-
didn't-
you
he
know
didn't
what
really
else
do
he
much
did,
else.
Spotlight.
Oh,
Oh, huh.
We hit our quota.
damn it!
So
We made it past the first break though.
that's true. Okay, so next I have Danny Elfman, who is
Yeah.
What number are you on?
I think that's number 5.
Same.
Yeah, so 5. Danny Elfman worked a lot with Tim Burton, especially early in his career.
Pee
Did-
Wee's
Yeah,
Great Adventure.
Pee Wee's,
Yeah,
Edward Scissorhands.
He did The Simpsons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
he did Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Dope.
Wow, didn't
It's
know that.
actually on the same. They're both Warner Brothers, I believe, and it was on the same soundtrack as Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Good poll.
I would listen to that soundtrack.
He also did Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
He did great movie, great
forgot
soundtrack.
about
I have
And he
to
did
say.
Midnight Run. One of my
wow.
favorite
Oh,
movies,
wow.
and a lot of people hate that score, and they're all wrong.
Is it a good score? Do you like the score?
I love it.
Why do people hate it?
Because they're stupid.
Okay.
Right.
It's like, it's like a fun, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like jazzy sort of pop song that he's doing.
Danny Elfman.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Oh, I
Bam,
mean,
bam, bam.
go from Oingo Boingo to
Right. It's-
scores. You can do anything.
It's
you
more
want,
in
really.
the closer to the Oingo Boingo on the spectrum, I think. Number 4, I have Hans Zimmer, who maybe isn't. I mean, he's like so unique. I feel like he's standing alone, kind of in his field. Like I don't love
Yeah.
all his scores, but they work
No,
for the
but I mean,
movies.
right. He's a vibe dude.
And then when he does want to bust out something like Kung Fu Panda, which is a little bit more of a classical score, it's
Yeah.
amazing. So yeah, he's a vibe. That's a good way to say it.
Because now he does this whole like, Inception thing. Yeah.
Well, he's a virtuoso. He knows he works with many instruments.
Yes.
So he has quite a range.
And he
indeed.
does a lot of interesting things, which I'm kind of going to bring up later. But
Okay.
yeah, but I don't know that I sit down and listen to a lot of Hans Zimmer scores just by in the car.
I don't either. I don't
Like
really
it's
either.
not that, but it works for the movie.
Yep.
Number 3, I have Ennio Morricone, who Fistful of Dollars, Good, Bad, the Ugly, Once Upon a Time in America, Once Upon a Time in the West, Cinema Paradiso.
Yeah.
Again, just
Talk
a
about a sad
worker, and
soundtrack.
many of them are classics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, this one may be just for Josh, but Eric Wolfgang Karngold,
Oh.
who did
Yeah.
Adventures
Hood.
of Robin Hood and
Right.
the Seahawk and
I
Captain
love
Blood.
the Seahawk.
Yeah,
That soundtrack.
Yeah.
Talk about swashbuckling.
yeah,
Good
it's great.
Lord.
So he did all those Errol Flynn swashbuckling movies, and they're all great.
Yeah, I saw
are.
some
They
sort of
really
video about him. Like it was him matched up with John Williams, and it was like, oh wow, this sounds like Star Wars.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
that video too.
I mean, John Williams probably watched those.
Oh,
movies growing
100%.
up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, great. Yeah, and number one, I have John Williams.
Williams,
So I mean, we could list off the credentials,
Wow.
but
There's
No
a
name.
very big one that you that did not make your list. I'm very surprised on.
I bet it's on my list.
Yeah, probably.
probably made my.
It's number 2 on my list.
It's number 2 on my list too.
Is it?
Okay, so number 5, I also have Danny Elfman. Number 4, I also have Hans Zimmer.
All right.
Number 3, I have Thomas Newman, my guy, who did like Finding Nemo, and he's kind of like a vibey dude too. I just really like
Shawshank.
He did Shawshank.
Oh yes.
yeah,
Oh,
Not on
yeah.
my board.
He did. He did.
That wasn't the one I was surprised
The Green
by.
Mile as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
He did American Beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very
I feel like
understated scores. I
Yeah,
think.
kind of jazzy.
Understated is a good.
Did
yeah.
he do Matchstick Men?
Wow.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I think I've said this before. My only problem with him, because it works for the movie, is that like a lot of his scores kind of sound the same. Very heavy on the
They do,
strings.
and
They do, except for the big like I wouldn't say Shawshank really sounds like all of his other kind of
sounds
vibey
like
ones.
Green Mile.
I mean, I
It
think they
does.
kind of do, but it's the best of them.
Yeah.
Like
well,
that's what I would say.
Road
I-
to Perdition. He just did a bunch of
Tom Hanks
Tom
movies.
Hanks movies.
movies. Well,
Little
he was
Women,
probably
the
like, bring
original.
him in on this. Yeah,
Cinderella Man.
the soundtrack.
I knew that.
They're. If we're looking at the whole soundtrack, which we potentially will be later, I would not list a lot of his up there because
Same.
it just doesn't track through the whole film. But there are
Those
certain
moments.
songs.
Yeah.
He's very good at moments, which is something
Also-
I'm going to bring up later. Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, I have right. I'm on number 2. Yeah, number 2, I have James Horner.
I figured that was your number
Yes,
two.
that is also my number 2.
Number 1, I have John Williams.
I thought about James Horner.
James Horner is elite.
Yeah.
I would say I like him more than John Williams, but that's just a lie.
Yeah, I'd say he's the craziest. Like he's the biggest comp to John Williams as far as
Yeah.
career and
Braveheart.
Braveheart did.
Last Mohicans.
Didn't
which
he
is basically
do?
the same thing. It's the same
Didn't he do
notes.
Legends of the Fall?
Yes,
He certainly did.
I mean, that one's good.
he did
Man.
Titanic.
He did.
Apollo 13 is a banger.
No, Apollo 13's good.
Beautiful Mind has a good soundtrack.
It's a very
has a
good
good
soundtrack.
score.
I guess.
Field of Dreams,
Field of Dreams. If you build
Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar's
Aliens.
really
If
good.
you write that movie about the West, Kevin Costner will all like you again. We never stopped liking you. We don't want you to make a movie about the West, Kevin Costner. Or, do it with somebody else.
Where are you
I'm
going?
sorry.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
what,
sorry.
what are we
I'm
talking
sorry.
about now?
And Field of Dreams got me thinking about Kevin Costner.
You don't like Field of Dreams?
No,
No,
I
I
love
think
Field
he
of Dreams.
wants more
Do you
Field
like
of
The
Dreams
Postman?
and fewer
Have you ever
westerns.
seen The Postman?
I have. It's
I
not
have.
good.
It's-
Oh my God!
Did you see the new one, the Horizon movie?
That's what I'm talking about.
that's
He's
what
trying.
you were-
He's taking Ken Burns' The West, and he's trying to make it into a.
Yeah.
People have tried before and failed.
Yeah.
You have to pick a specific. Anyway.
Save it
Don't
for
get him started
westerns,
on
too.
Ken Burns, man. That's
I didn't intend to.
Prolific. Talk about
he
prolific.
gets himself started on Ken Burns.
Yeah.
You're
Talk
invited
about
on the Ken-
soundtracks and scores. Anyway.
True.
All right, what do you got for your top 5?
Yes, I've got some honorable mentions here. Johnny Greenwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Bill Conti.
Yeah, I know the name. I can't think of anything he's done. So hit me with it.
Rocky.
Oh,
Rocky. And I'll go into that more later.
as will I.
Harry Gregson Williams.
Okay.
Kingdom of Heaven, most notably.
Oh, I thought about putting that. Oh, I didn't. Okay, great. Agreed. Oh.
Exactly. And then Alan Silvestri as well. And then I didn't realize I did it like this, but Danny Elfman is also my number 5.
There we go.
Hey.
Hans Zimmer is also my number 4.
Hey.
That's a long list first.
And James
then-
Horner's your number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And John Williams is my number 1.
Wait, so who's your number 3?
Howard Shore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's eerie.
Eerie.
What did you say?
Indiana.
People listening to this are like, I have
Gary
no idea.
Indiana.
No, I was going to say that earlier, is that this is kind of a tough one to do because I'm not sure that we're going to be able to splice in some of these songs. I think
Yeah.
the rules are if I only keep it like under 10 seconds and we talk about them intelligently, then like we're like educating almost, then it's okay. But
I
who
think
knows?
the most important one will be for the moments.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that will be the most important
agree.
one.
Especially since I'm kind of just like vibing and singing in it anyway.
Yeah, I think
When we
all-
get when we get to the moments, that'll be good. All right. As mentioned, movie scores are not all created equal. Should fit the movie, should garner some emotions, and I personally like traditional movie scores, like with a classical orchestral feel, the best. But those aren't always the ones that are in the movie, and those aren't always the ones that are best for the movie, even though those are the ones that I like to listen to in my car, as we stated. So I appreciate when a composer's like shooting their shot, they're going for it, trying something different. In that vein, this was a Jack list idea. Actually, all of these lists were Jack's ideas. 5 movie scores, or however many you want, that made us rethink what movie scores can do. I had a tough time with this, but I have 7.
I'd say a few of them were right off the bat, and others I kind of had to think about, and maybe I just kind of want to talk about them. So,
All right, well, you haven't led a list yet, so why don't you go first?
number 6, I have "Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,"
I thought about it.
Good.
which is Trent Reznor.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like weird sounds
Yeah.
and like train sounds. Like I swear there's a scene where there's like a train sequence of some sort. And there's like a sound of like a screeching like monster, and it turns into a train sound sort of thing. And just like a lot of weird like textural things throughout. Super, super crazy.
Trent Reznor is definitely doing and Atticus Ross are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Very much.
Won't be the last time on this list also.
Okay.
Number 5 was going to be super random. But I have Asteroid City.
Oh,
Alexander Desplat.
another Wes Anderson.
Another Wes Anderson. Yeah. Okay. This is what I should say. I kind of added that Atticus or that last one in there just to make 6 because I was jealous you guys were having so much. But like my top 5, I'd say my little like theme is like less is more, and realizing how much people could get across emotion with literally like 2 notes, 3 notes.
Yeah.
Very much.
So that's this top 5 are all kind of examples of that and why I like these. So Asteroid City, it's literally like there's a scene when the alien comes down, and it's just like a little tinkering piano, and then just like one violin, doop, 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 and it just does it for me. I'm just like, yeah, I literally like listen to it in my car.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's so minimal. I love
Yeah.
it. Number 4 is Brokeback Mountain.
Oh.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never seen Brokeback Mountain.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I've heard that it's a very, very good movie, and I love Heath Ledger, so I'm sure
He's great in it.
Yeah.
And the score is really good. And similarly, it's just like an acoustic guitar.
I was
and
gonna
it's
say,
like,
isn't it just like a guitar work?
yeah,
thing?
but then like the strings come in and do what the guitar is doing and does the little theme. It's like,
been a
doo,
minute.
doo, doo. And I remember being just like, oh, like that song makes me cry.
Oh.
Like it's so effective.
Yeah.
Really good theme. Number 3, I have Inception, because that is just, I think that was the first one I want to say that
Yeah.
brought in the bomb into popularity. Sorry.
Then Michael Bay ruined it for everyone. Well,
But like loud sounds that are
Yeah.
just like growing and growing.
Right,
It's just
right.
like, oh man. And the build of how he uses it in that score is just like in moments where you really think it's like building to something specific, and then it kind of just like cuts to like ocean, like
Yeah.
the beach, like waves. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
it's jarring. Number 2, I have There Will Be Blood. Johnny Greenwood.
God, that soundtrack is.
It's so good.
It's so discordant. It's like the movie, and yet, in like
Well,
harmonious.
Yeah, and then he also uses needle drops of like classical songs.
Right.
So it kind of like fits in. It's tough to tell what's the score and what isn't, But just that main theme of like with the strings, just
Yeah.
like building and building.
Yeah. This didn't make my list, but I thought about it, and I was talking to the kids about it last night because it came up, and they were like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, it's a beautiful score, but it also makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, which
whole
is a
time.
lot like a lot like the movie."
Right.
And they're like, "What do you mean?" And I played it for them, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I know
It's
exactly what
intense.
you mean." Yeah.
And they do there's kind of like two main themes. Like there's like there's that one with the strings, and then there's the dun 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 dun
love
dun
that
dun dun,
one.
and they
Yeah.
cut to that so
With-
great,
with
just
the,
like
with
in the, car.
train, yes.
Yeah, or
Just-
yeah.
Well, they're in the car and the train is coming along beside them.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
And
With
it's
the
just that
tracking shot.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, tracking shot through the whole town. It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
And number one, I did Social Network, which is just
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
just like two notes.
Yeah.
Just a vibe.
Bum, bum, bum,
I saw.
bum, bum, bum.
It actually might have been that same video we were talking about earlier, but somebody said that it was the childlike the piano was like the childlike nature of
Yeah.
him what's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse, yeah, but what's
no,
the
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Mark Zuckerberg,
of
yeah.
like how he just like was, you know, a, kind of a child just doing whatever he wants sort of dude. And then the balm is the, you know, like, ooh, I don't know how he said it, but it was good.
Consequence of his actions.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
the-
I think it essentially was the consequences
What have
of
you
his actions.
done?
Or like reality. hitting.
I think the video we're talking about, if anybody wants to watch it, is on YouTube, and it's by Cinefix, who does really cool top 10 breakdowns, and they break their things up into categories. So like they'll give you a bunch of options for number 10, which
Yeah.
their category was like vibe or whatever.
Yep.
I don't remember if that was their category for number 10, but they'll give you, it could have been this, it could have been this, but we went with this. So you get to like learn about a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Cinefix is
I didn't
really
know
cool.
that going into it really.
Yeah.
And started it, and I was just like, oh, this is great.
And I think I brought this up on another podcast, or at least to you, because you saw what number 1 was. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
Your number
"Oh,
one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, number 2, but because
Oh, yeah.
my guy
You're right.
was number 1. All right, is that it?
Yes.
All right, Drew, you want to give a crack at 5 movie scores that made you rethink what movie scores can be?
Yes. And it's not. I approached it in the idea of me experiencing through my life these movie scores, not necessarily 1 through 5, but how they affected me throughout. Like, you know.
Chronologically?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Cool.
I like it.
Number 1 is The Patriot. I know, like, as a kid, hearing that soundtrack, it's very John Williams, of course. It's very much like other soundtracks, but the way that it accentuates Mel Gibson's pure bloodlust and insanity it's terrific. Anyway, the next one chronologically would be Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Oh, good
Just-
call.
Oh, that
And so-
should have been in soundtracks.
I thought about it, but it was like one artist. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Oh,
not.
is it?
It's not necessarily one artist. It's
Yeah.
several different. But you could make the argument that it's a musical.
Right.
I would not at all.
Yeah.
But hearing, I grew up not liking country music because all the people who made fun of me loved country music. Growing up in a inland Southern California, rodeo every fall, so on and so forth. But then I actually, a wrestling coach, a PE coach of mine, actually started playing me Johnny Cash, and once I heard
Oh,
that,
cool.
I was like, "You got me. I'm locked in." And then through that, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings. I don't like Chris Christopherson. He can't sing, but he can write very well.
Good actor.
But anyway,
I'm sticking to it.
That's fine. From there, Gangs of New York, and it's not the soundtrack that I like very much, but I was talking about it with Josh. It's Martin Scorsese goes through, and you actually half the soundtrack is basically Bono, which is fine, but
Really?
yeah, or like Irish adjacent or Irish music, pop music, but there's several like old like we're talking not records, but like wax cylinder recordings of like blues singers and old musicians that he mixes in through the whole movie. And I always tried to find them, but I never could. But it was really, I don't know, like you could feel the age of these songs that were playing, and it really does kind of take you back a bit.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah, and then I watched the movie. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. Then I watched it again more recently, and it's very, over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
and it doesn't necessarily
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
This is a safe place, Drew.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I like it, and Anyway, moving on. There Will Be Blood.
All right.
I remember seeing that movie on IFC, and it was like a Friday night, and I was like, I'm not gonna go out and quote party with my friends and quote, or I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna turn on IFC, and there was this movie, and I was like, it changed, how I thought about acting specifically, but also just like what makes a movie, and
Yeah.
Yep.
and the soundtrack was very much a part of that.
Yeah, totally.
That is 4. I've got 3 more, but Ron,
Ooh, Kurosawa.
yes, and that fucking flute,
Yeah.
and having acted most of my life and knowing Shakespeare, and King Lear being very near and dear to my heart because I was in it in high school. I was Gloucester, but and then I was in it again in college. But knowing that and seeing like the translation there, but the music being so sweeping and grand,
Yes.
like the Mad King, but discordant and frightening.
Yeah.
And I mean, that whole movie, that was just like, I think we really like Shakespeare in the West because of the language. And I think this interpretation of it made it as grand as we conceive the language of it to be. You know? It's just a lot of the times, especially when you see Shakespeare, it's, it's either on stage or some people pare it down to, especially these days, to like bare necessities.
Right.
And that really just, it heightens it to the point that it should be like, this is some epic thing.
Tale.
Yeah.
But the production matches it.
Yeah. And then, I never watched Rocky as a kid. I actually watched it when I moved to Chicago, and my very Italian boss, Mario Manelli. Hey man, shout out Mario Manelli at the Chop Shop, or as we called it offhandedly, the Wop Shop, because it was very Italian, you guys.
Right. Yeah.
Got it.
I'll go that far. Walking in every day and being called a Spaccone. Anyway, he was a guy who introduced me to the Italian Stallion, to Rocky Balboa. And I watched the first movie and I was like, holy shit, this is an indie movie about, some bum.
Yeah.
It is not what any of the other movies are.
No.
And it's, he was workshopping that around Hollywood for God only knows how long. And he wrote it and directed it and starred in it.
Pretty badass.
And I mean, the tone of it is just like, he filmed it in Philly, and it's just like, late 70s Philly, dirty, industrial, poor. And then, but the soundtrack, I actually had a show that I did this fall, and it was a comedy show, but I used half of it was like, there were 2 nights. One of them was an Al Jolson night, and the other one was Rocky themed.
Nice.
And so I used the soundtrack throughout.
Very cool.
Even though it was a comedy, I was still able to punctuate and even make things funnier with the original soundtrack. And,
That's awesome.
It just lends to it so much. But And then Interstellar. And that's it.
Yeah, straight up.
Interstellar's good.
I have it written down for my notes for our conversation later. But I was like, man, when is Interstellar going to come up? Because
Right.
that shit's crazy.
I mean, you know, say what you will about Matthew McConaughey. I think he certainly, I mean, say what you will. So some people's,
I don't think, is that what people have a problem with that movie?
no.
A lot of people catching strays over here.
I'm pretty sure.
Matthew McConaughey, the entire Italian American society.
We apologize also on behalf of the long list.
Yes, I apologize. I am not Italian.
We don't gotta keep talking about
Makes
it.
it worse.
But-
You should have said you were Italian.
Not Italian.
You know, I mean, what can you
But they
do?
were, and that's the point.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't come up with the name.
He had a very Italian name, so that helped.
But anyway,
Yeah, Interstellar. It's a whole thing, and it became a thing even more recently. Now it became trending, and it's used in all the
has,
TikToks.
like,
And
there's like a section of the internet that says Interstellar is the greatest movie ever made.
it's like the generation after us thinks
Yeah.
it's the
It's like the
greatest
best
generation.
it's pretty
ours.
damn good.
It's very,
it's
it's
okay.
good.
Again, coming in more often than not when I look at a movie, I'm looking at the acting and or the writing.
Yeah,
But
Matthew McConaughey's great in it.
they're all very good in it, and I mean,
I'd say if anybody has fault in that movie, it's probably Chris Nolan because it kind of it can be
It takes some leaps.
take some leaps.
indeed.
But I've only seen it the one time, and it's one of those ones I got in the back of my mind. I got to rewatch this.
It's
to-
definitely a
let's
rewatch
dissect
one.
a little
it,
bit.
It changes, or like
But as far as Matthew McConaughey is concerned, a lot of people have, especially from an acting perspective, a lot of people would, or I've heard people in the past undercut him, based more than anything on his career leading up to the McConaissance, as
Yes.
we'll call it.
yeah.
But I mean,
and now he's very well respected.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oscar winner.
Mm-hmm.
Say-
Say it if you want.
Just
Anyway.
say it.
No.
No.
You don't like Dallas Buyers Club.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not my personal opinion, but anyway,
All right, moving on then.
I'm already deep in a hole here. So
You're good.
you
just
know
with
what
the
I'm
Italians.
saying? Forget about it.
All right, here's my list. I went with The Social Network as well.
Okay.
And because it's like a repeating motif, it's not even that much, but it resets every scene. It resets the action, and we're like, okay. So and Spotlight does that as well, but Social Network did it first, so I'll give it to that.
Okay.
I have Psycho.
Yep.
We talked about it. We don't
Yep.
need to go into it. Dunkirk. So we all chose
Ooh, very
different
good.
Nolan movies, which
Right.
is kind of.
that's
I mean,
fun.
yeah, Nolan movies, but I meant Hans Zimmer
Zimmer,
movies,
yeah.
which is really
Dunkirk's really
interesting.
good.
It's
Dunkirk is
very
interesting
good.
because, yeah, it's got the time going. They talked about this in that video where he's doing an interesting scale which mimics like it's constantly moving, but it doesn't really go up an octave. And then also he's doing everything in 3 different time progressions to mimic the
three
1
different-
week, the 1 day, the 1 hour time thing in the movie. And I didn't even know that, like
Right.
I had no idea.
Now you
But then
know.
like when you hear about that, it's like, is this guy on another level? I don't know. It
He
works for the
is
movie.
Was that what you were going to talk about? As far as Hans Zimmer, you kind of referenced like I got something about this later.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk
Okay,
about.
well, he also invented an entire language for the Dune score. He just
Oh.
he was like, all the like the vocal things. It's just like him making up a language.
Are you
But
sure
it,
about
like,
that?
Means things.
He who controls the spies controls the universe.
It's power over spice is power over all. Also, with the Interstellar, you guys have probably seen this because I've seen it on Instagram like 1,000 times. But when Nolan wanted to make the movie, he's like, "Hey, can you write a score for this?" It's about he wrote a page for Hans Zimmer, had nothing to do with space, nothing to do with any of that. He was just like about a father and a trauma and all that stuff. And like, I want an intimate thing, and he played just the main sort of medley on a piano for him. He's like, I called Chris that night. His wife picked up, and I was like, hey, I have this score. And he's like, I'm coming over right now. It was like 10:30, and he like came over and he played a little diddly on the piano, and he's like, what do you think? He's like, well, I think I better make the movie, and that's how Interstellar sort of.
I
kinda-
think that speaks to how he approached to him the story was
But the
And-
intimacy of the
And I think he told that to like McConaughey as well, because, or who's to say?
easy
and
on the
yes.
McConaughey thing.
And yes, he did make up.
He made up language.
Yes, he made up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next, and which is my number 4, I have Close Encounters, which use it as the
yes.
communication thing in the movie, which I thought
Dreyfus.
was cool. It's not a super innovative score, but that's cool. I got Black Panther 3rd, Ludwig.
nice.
You know, he's in his bag, and it's just really cool, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Number 2, I have Halloween.
Oh.
Just a simple
Yes.
thing, and
Yeah,
it
but very effective.
fucking freaks me out to this day.
Bet you I know what your number 1 is going to be.
Bet you don't. Damn. Blade Runner.
Oh.
Which
There we
got
go.
a I think the opposite of a shout out earlier in the pod.
It was a shout out. It was a
I
shout out.
think it kind of dates it. It's supposed to be futuristic, and now it just sounds like the most 80s thing.
Yeah,
Right, but
I agree. But at the time, well, I didn't watch it at the time.
Right,
But like,
exactly.
it works for the movie, and I was like, oh, we can do this for movies. And now people do all kinds of weird stuff. So
It's
that's
a lot
what
of
that's what I was thinking.
It's a lot of what Ridley Scott was trying to do. Exactly what we were saying earlier, where George Lucas was embracing kind of the epic, grandiose science fiction. Scott was trying to make it realistic, like Alien. Like the first Alien was, in essence, the same thing. It's a tale about these people, but it could be set in the present day about like something else. It just happens to be in space. He's trying,
Right.
or Blade Runner is set on Earth. It's just in the future, but they're still humans, or I mean, most of them
It's
are.
still like a gritty city.
Right, and they still have humanistic problems. It's the realism, and yeah, but I do also understand how now, having not grown up in and around the 80s,
It does
hearing
sound
that
dated.
takes away
Yeah.
from the realism.
It does sound dated.
Right, but it's a great score. It definitely works for the movie, that's for sure.
All right, next list. I think for the most part, when we're talking about a score, we're referring to the whole composition. That's how at least I speak about scores. I don't know if that,
I agree.
works for everybody in the
I
room.
agree.
But even within films, some moments stay with us more than others, whether it's a repeating motif, whether it's an epic climactic moment, or just hard-hitting needle drop of the score. So for our last list before our break, we're doing best specific moments of a score that we love. And I don't know how you're doing this, but I'm talking about the moment in the movie
Yes.
when the score hits.
This one was tough for me, just because it's such a rich,
Yeah.
I
I feel pretty good
subject.
about mine.
So I probably forgot some things. I got 6 here. Number 6, I have the Finding Nemo title card drop after, the
You love
scary
Finding
stuff
Nemo.
happens. I love Finding Nemo, and I love that score, and I love that moment. Number 5, I have the motorcycle chase in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Keeps
It's a very good one.
it moving. It's a good chase.
Oh, Sean Connery. R.I.P.
Number 4, I have Wilson getting separated in Castaway.
I also have that on my father's spine.
Oh.
It's
Gets
so,
me every time.
Oh, it's so good.
It's me every time.
Oh.
I saw a video and it was, I think I might have reposted it on Instagram, but I saw a video and it was computer animated and it was Luigi. It was Tom Hanks and Toad was Wilson. And it's playing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's playing the score and it's just Luigi going, no, no. And I said, still makes me cry though.
Right. Yeah, it
Still
does.
works.
It does. John Williams? No. James Horner, right?
Yes.
No, I think
there
it's
you go.
Alan Silvestri.
Oh, well, I'll look it up right now.
It's
I think you're right.
Bob Zemeckis.
It is. Oh yeah, so it is probably.
And Tom Hanks.
Number 3, The Legend Spreads, Braveheart. I queued that one up last night. I was like, I just gotta
Like Moses parting the Red Sea.
yes, so good.
It
Killed
is Alan
50 if
Silvestri.
it was one.
50.
And thus, you're out of your mind. Sorry. Stuff the Braveheart.
Drew wanted to do a Braveheart pod.
Well, that's not what I want to do, but
you want
we'll
to
go
do
into
Mel
that
Gibson.
later. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't think we've earned enough clout for the Mel Gibson pod yet.
Oh,
It's risky.
I have all the clout one me. Anyway.
No. I think he means
I also want to.
listeners.
Mel Gibson's a tough subject these days.
Oh no, I totally understand. I'm also Jewish for what it's worth. Here we go.
Number two, no question here. Uguay Ascends, dude. Kung Fu Panda.
I didn't even have it.
Just
Yeah,
way too epic.
really
This
good.
movie did not need. I thought about doing a list of this movie score did not need to go this hard, and this would be number one for sure because nobody needed that. It's so good. That is bad news.
Jesus.
Number one, I have Binary Sunset, Star Wars.
Yep.
My number one as well.
There you go.
All right, Drew. You're
All
up.
right. I'm gonna give you some openings and or main titles, and then we'll continue on. Well, I do have also Castaway, the Wilson scene.
Do you have an order?
I'm gonna give the openings, and then I have three.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Um,
I like that.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Hans Zimmer. And
Hans Zimmer, really?
Hans Zimmer, yes. And you can
and
tell,
this is an opening.
So-
the opening.
yes,
you're talking
the
about?
opening
Okay.
of Muppet Treasure Island. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It
Used to be my favorite movie of all time.
Talk about swashbuckling. Holy fucking shit.
I love Muppets Treasure Island.
Yeah. Anyway, another opening is Ben-Hur.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to come up.
Yeah,
on
no,
somewhere
and Ben-Hur
on
will
your
be
lists.
in my one of my contenders for best
gotcha.
scores. Anyway, you got the main opening. They do a prologue, which is something lost on modern films, but the prologue is typically where they showcase the theme of the score and the various other, the love theme and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
But-
like an interlude.
Indeed. Well, you have that, and then you have the opening scene, and then you have the birth, because it is about Jesus. No matter how you cut the mustard, it's about the birth of Jesus, and so the way the book was written. Anyway, but you have the birth, and then you have the shofars blowing, and it's in the soundtrack. It's in the actual score. And then you have what I think every epic title should be like, da 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 dun, da da da
Fanfare.
dun, da 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 dun, da. Yes, da 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 da. It's great. Anyway, Spartacus,
Oh,
a very, I would say, eclectic for the time score, but that opening, like the credits, the roll through, dun 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 dun, it really, Kirk Douglas. Ben-Hur. And then Tombstone,
oh.
which I will also be adding to my list of
That one's not
best.
going to make it.
It will if I have anything to say about it. Talk about pastoral and the epitome of Western scores.
Yeah.
Anyway, the opening is the introduction where he describes. I swear to God. Anyway, don't let your hate for the movie obscure
Whoa,
the story.
I don't hate the
That's
movie.
certainly not what's
All right,
going on
all
here.
right. It's a great
We
score.
are both okay.
Anyway,
There's definitely one Western that's going to make it, at least. And it's not going to be that.
We'll see.
So we'll have to see if we get two Westerns in.
I think it's up there. Anyway, they give the introduction describing the gang, the Cowboys, and Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
And it's like, like a lilting upright piano that you would find in a saloon. And it gets more sinister. But then, that main title, like, bump, da-na. It's so good, man. Ooh. And then, like, you get the title card, and then you get all the cowboys riding out and
Yeah.
they shoot up that church. It's great. Not shooting up the church. Digging a hole. Anyway, that's it for the openings, which I think are very important. I'm going to give you number 3 is Birdman, the Rachmaninoff.
The
Yeah, that's
drums.
not a score.
Excuse me.
No, it is.
These are moments. These are moments.
Drums. It's still
No,
instruments.
He's
not
talking
the
about the
drums.
Rachmaninoff, and he's talking about
yeah,
the classical,
I-
thing, which I love, but it's not a score.
But it's part of that moment in the film elevated by music. I will argue it. It's Rachmaninoff. You and I definitely.
Yeah, I love
have
that.
a very-
I love that's a really good call.
Rachmaninoff Symphony Number 2, where he's like lifting away and he's flying. Yeah, no, it's.
Okay, I would have
oh.
chosen something else if we were choosing music for the movie.
Anyway, my second one is Rocky IV,
Yeah.
the training montage where
Hell yeah.
where he goes out. I think it's Bill Conti, but he goes out and he's like running along the road. And he's being followed by the KGB, but it's like that juxtaposition of Rocky in the barn and then Drago, and this is before Hearts on Fire because it ends with Hearts on Fire. But it starts with, it's called Training Montage. You can type it into Spotify, Apple Music, what have you. But whenever I want to get like pumped up, oh my God, dude. Okay, and then finally, it's the Shawshank Suite
Yeah.
from Shawshank Redemption when they open up on the prison
Yeah.
and you go into the world.
Yeah.
That, oof. Dun, the cello, dun, dun, dun.
One, is that different than is that like the main theme?
That
like,
is the main theme, yes. And
because they do
return to it.
the main theme that I would listen to is the end credits. Like that's like the one that, like, if I put it on Shawshank on a playlist, it would
I also like Suds on the Roof.
Yes,
Yeah,
Suds on the Roof
is
is
really
a
good,
very
too.
good one, yes. But it's before Suds on, or it's right after Suds on the Roof. In the soundtrack. You can look it up
okay.
on,
I got you.
on Spotify. But the moment, like, they do that overhead shot and like
Yeah.
flyover of the prison, and it's just
spooky.
It
really
is
good.
extremely spooky because it's like you're going into prison, or at least that's what
really
I
good.
believe they're trying to affect. But
Fantastic.
oof, lordy. All
Way to
right.
go, Thomas Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'm going to plow right through mine. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 8. When he opens the garage when he's trying to get away, hang on, stay with me, in Skyfall, and the
Yes,
Aston
I
Martin
know.
is
Yes.
there, and it just hits you with the ba-dun,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and then it slowly gets into dun,
Yep.
dun,
As it should be.
dun. It's really, really good because like they really don't overuse the song in the Daniel Craig movies.
No.
Yeah, they try not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They
save
drop it well.
and then when that car and he's like, you don't see him drive.
There's
the
another
Aston
car
Martin.
moment where you see it's like it might be in a different movie, but like
All right, well, we're moving on then. We got to keep it. We got to keep it moving.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm long-winded.
The Godfather opening
Oh,
with
of
just the
course.
trumpet before I Believe in America. That's incredible. Oh, I thought it was you. Is it you?
yeah, it's him.
I got it in my headphones, so I didn't know who was doing it. It was really good.
Didn't he steal that?
Not that one.
okay,
He stole the love thing.
Okay.
Da da da. Well, he stole it from himself. He like redid it.
Right.
So that's why he got disqualified.
Right.
Not even really a big fan of this movie. It's the parts that I like, I really like. The parts that I don't. Going with The Natural. And that last home run, man, when he hits it, the lights, it hits the lights. Ba-bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. When Remy comes
Yep.
back,
Oh, damn it. Should have made my
comes
list.
back to Linguini after he lets him out and he runs away.
Squeedy.
Yeah, the violin hits hard. My guy, Michael Giacchino, in his bag.
In his bag. That moment's great.
When you first see the buffalo in Dances with Wolves and that big brass hits, bum, bum. It's really awesome.
Wow.
People are getting sick of us trying to mimic these scores.
Nope.
Yeah. It's part of it.
They're
Comes
probably
with
like, I'm
territory.
surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah, right. So my entrance in the quote-unquote Rocky franchise is from Creed.
Oh yes.
And that last little bit in the last fight, he's like ready to get on the 12th round, the last and final round. And he's like, I'm going to call the fight. He's like, no, I gotta do this. I gotta prove that I'm worth, I'm not a mistake. And he's like, what? All right, you go in there and you knock him down because you're a Creed and you're going to, and then he stands up and the Rocky music hits and we've been waiting for it the whole movie. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? And they do it. And I'm just like, it's amazing. And it's just for like 3.5 seconds,
Right.
but it really works. So my number 2, and this is the first of this 4, soon to be 5 movie franchise, and I didn't know what the theme song was yet, and it's a big action set piece in the beginning, and my guy Samuel L. is on the radio
I thought about
with Coulson, and he's like, we're in a code red, and he's like, what do we do? And then Samuel L. doesn't answer, but the music builds, and the Avengers theme song drops right there, and I was like, oh,
Avengers theme
sick
is
theme
really
song.
good. Yeah,
So that was the first time I heard that in the theater, and I was like, good job,
good job. They did it.
Alan Silvestri. And then number 1, I had Binary Sunset, where Luke looks at the 2 suns, and it's just the main Force theme, and it's first with the French horn, and then the strings come in, and that's just the best. I'm
My
on cloud
man
9 every time I
Juan.
listen to it. Huh?
Juan
Oh.
Guillermo, I believe.
Yeah, Guillaume is the French
Yeah.
version. Guillermo, William. They're all the same name.
All right.
John Williams.
John
Settle
Williams.
down. What about Italian?
God.
No.
No.
We're taking a break.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
I love Italian people.
All right, we're back. We're gonna, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet, so let's do it now.
We're gonna try to, on the fly, create a consensus top 10 scores of all time.
Full score, like full movie.
The movie, just the movie.
The movie.
Yeah, just the movie. So there's gonna be a couple ones that I think we all agree on,
Definitely.
and then we'll kind of go from there. I think it's probably best to just get the 10 as best we can, and then we'll rank it. I don't know how
Yeah.
we do that.
Yes.
And maybe we get some of the obvious ones out of the way first.
Point of order.
Please.
Are we going to do Star Wars's and or Lord of the Rings
Single?
Yeah.
Well,
single
I
or-
have a vote for Star
collectively?
Wars. Single.
Okay, I already know what you're going to do, and that's wrong.
Why?
I'm just kidding. What's your vote for Star Wars?
My vote would be Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, never mind. That's right.
Yeah, Empire
Because-
Strikes Back is pretty good.
Because it not only redoes the first film, but it enters like four more
it builds
big
on a
ones,
couple
like
ones
the
that stay the rest of the
Luke and Leia love scene, the Yoda theme,
The Imperial March.
the Imperial March. Yeah,
which
doesn't
many people don't realize doesn't show up until Empire.
Yeah.
So okay. So what are we doing? Are we doing Star Wars franchise?
No, let's do single movies because I feel like
can
Lord of
do
the Rings.
Empire.
We could just do Fellowship because that's
yeah, no, I'm fine with Fellowship. I'm fine.
I'm fine with any of them. My vote would be Return of the King. Look, okay. Here, let's another point
right.
of order. I say we take turns nominating movies
All right,
and
all right.
discuss the movie
All right.
as they come up.
I will say I would be comfortable with just having Empire be Star
Just
Wars.
Empire, Star Wars, Empire specifically.
I'm saying like that being the like
that being the
The
Star Wars.
representative.
right. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, they're like half of listening to Star
Sorry,
Wars.
when you say that,
You thought I was going to say Force
I
Awakens.
thought you
huh?
were going to say Force Awakens,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
I
I'm-
do really like. I'm surprised it hasn't come up yet, but I do
It's
love the Rey theme. Is like
it's wonderful,
one of the best.
but I can't, in good conscience,
No.
allow that to
Oh,
happen.
of
and
course.
that's what I,
would
thought
have
you were
never
gonna do.
done
Well,
that.
and
Well,
I
no,
love-
I'm not insane.
I love Return of the Sith, but I'm not,
Right.
I'm not bringing that up. Have some composure.
All right, so Jack nominates Empire to
Oh,
start.
sure, yeah.
Okay,
Revenge
so-
of the Sith. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to say.
Yeah,
I
we
was
were
like,
good.
what
Yeah,
is he
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
Good
Okay.
lord.
Hold on, I'm moving my mic.
What a faux pas.
Empire is on, and it will make the final.
Yes.
10.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Drew, do you care to nominate? I mean, or I could just take it and I'll just nominate Lord of the Rings. That way you can nominate something we haven't talked. I'm going to do that. Lord of the Rings, and are we saying Fellowship? I think I would have said Return of the King, actually.
Because
Just because they got the right of the here, man. I like my guys showing up, you know?
yeah,
They do.
Rohan's also in Two Towers.
I
Oh.
I have an affinity for Two Towers, but
about of the movie itself, or
the score.
score, he
The
was
score.
telling the
as I
story
was
of that
talking
guy.
about
Oh.
earlier. But that said, I defer to you guys. They're all good.
I'm
honestly.
fine with doing either of the last two because I really like the Rohan theme.
Why don't we go with Return
Two
of the King? I'm fine with Return of the King.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Return of the King.
Because
all
it
of
probably
them.
has all of the scores
Right,
throughout
exactly,
the trilogy
exactly.
in it.
Yep.
All right. So that's my nomination. Drew, what would you like your nomination to be?
For LOTR or for
No,
just
for-
stuff.
We've talked about two different movies. They're both going to make the final, I think. I
Yes.
think we all agree.
Cool.
So
Do your
now
thing,
you can
Drew.
you can either do another obvious or you can get weird.
I will get weird. I will throw on here, or my nominations are. Let me get rid of.
No, just one.
Oh, just one. Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good and has a decent chance of making the final 10.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
incredible.
better. It better.
You've said
I've said
You
fuck.
said
I don't
so
even
many
know
words
how
on
many
this show.
times. I'm trying to rein it in. I won't. All right, moving on. Or yes, Braveheart, very good. James Horner set the tone for a lot of I think 90s, 2000s movies and their scores. I will say, not
Please.
actual Scottish Highland bagpipes.
That is correct. Tim
They are-
Silva told me that.
Yes, they are.
He says they
Irish-
use it for a couple of them, but
It-
for most of it, it's the Irish bagpipes.
Right. If you're not in Scotland on the Highlands, then more often than not, the Scottish Highland bagpipes will not get the noise or sound that you want them to.
Yeah, and
man.
I feel like this is what my old friend Tim Silva would say, who used to
Who-
play
who
the
could play
Scottish bagpipes.
Yes.
Is that the one of the notes that you couldn't get on the bagpipe on the Scottish
Right,
bagpipes.
right.
So it's just like it wouldn't go that octave high, so he needed to use the other ones. That's what I've been told. We're gonna have to fact check that, but sounds like we're in lockstep.
yeah.
Jack, care to nominate a movie?
How many movies do you guys have written down?
Like 15.
Yeah, not as many as you would think.
Oh, I have
no,
like
no. I tried
30.
to rein it in. Rein it in, damn it.
Well, I guess I'll say Shawshank.
Okay,
Yeah.
pretty good. All right, I'm
That's
nominating.
historically been like my favorite theme.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
it's really good. I'm gonna nominate Back to the Future.
I second that.
Great,
Okay.
because it's just so iconic,
It certainly is.
and it's
And
like
frantic.
yeah, and it's one that like you throw that on and people like immediately know what movie you're talking about.
Why can't I think of it?
Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just love the, Christopher Lloyd's manic energy, like, and then it's like, dun, dun.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
Marty.
Or like twinkling little like
Right.
bell, like
Right.
All right, here's a question. Actually, I'll save it when it's my turn to nominate.
just do it, dude.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You're
No, you.
you're rubbing up your microphone.
Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur, really good.
One of my mother and I would often watch it with my Nana growing up.
I have one that is sort of similar in vein to Ben-Hur that I'll get to later, but I don't think we should do both, and I'm fine to.
10 Commandments.
No, I was gonna do. Well, I'll get to it.
Don't sleep on my boy Charlie Heston.
No, and
Okay.
I'm good with going with yours. Is my point. Go
This
ahead.
is one that I think is just. It might just be the theme. I can't. It's been kind of a second, but I'm gonna say Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
It's on my
James
list.
Horner. It's
forgot you did
certainly
that
the one that gets. It's one of the big ones that gets me the most juiced.
Da-na-na.
Yeah.
Scum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Also,
It's like the intro to one of those production companies.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
stole
So
it.
they like on VHS. They didn't, I don't think they
It's
stole
like-
it.
Oh, maybe.
It was probably produced by that
Oh,
production
no.
company.
Yeah,
That's
of
fire.
course. No. It's the same production company. But
Yeah.
yeah, they started using it.
So
for,
like when we would rent videos on VHS.
like Ace Ventura would start off with
Oh,
it. I
really?
want to say, yeah. It's just like we're getting stoked, like we're about to watch Robin Hood. But no, that's really good. So I guess
throw
I'll
it on there.
nominate.
I like that. I also am clearly going to nominate another Robin Hood at some point, and I don't know if we should have. So this is what I was going to ask since it's my turn to nominate. Are we just doing like one John Williams, like in the top 10?
I've got more.
I have plenty
Well,
more that I could nominate, but
I think
I'm
we
just
should do
saying-
our best, probably at using multiple composers. But I think
John Williams could be the exception.
Yeah.
/ maybe a couple people. But yeah, like John
Hans
Williams,
Zimmer and, yeah.
like
If we're gonna do
like Jurassic Park.
oh yeah, oh I didn't write that
The
one down.
Patriot.
I have a whole bunch of them.
The Patriot is.
It's not gonna be that.
It's
I
not
can
gonna
tell
be
you
the
that.
Patriot.
Guys, your hatred of Gibson. Anyway.
Well, I've
it's
got
just-
50 more
No. I
iconic
understand.
scores
I'm giving you guys a
by
hard time.
him. Okay, so I'll just get my other nominated Robin Hood out of the way. Adventures of Robin Hood, as listeners of the podcast will know, one of my favorite movies, and I think it is my second favorite score of all time.
Wow.
So I'm doing it. It's getting nominated, and I will be vying for this heavily. There's probably going to be some negotiations, some compromises here. Drew, you're up. We have 8 nominees so far, but we can nominate.
I have
as as
so
we
many
want.
here that I feel like won't make the top 10, but I definitely want to discuss.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and one could argue if it's musical or not, but I put it in the same category as "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" That it's not a musical, but Sinners.
Oh, I thought about it. Sinners is really good.
Even if we don't get it up there because it is new and it's going up against a lot of other ones, I think we'll really understand Sinners' staying power. I feel like a lot of us, like, it was a great movie, and I feel like it really kind of charged the movie-going experience of going out to the movies and seeing a film like that again. But more importantly, it is a film that most of its heart and most of its focus is on music.
Yes.
yeah.
And the way that you're not necessarily using one kind of music either. You're, touching on the griot or the griot, as they say, culture of music being able to touch one another. I don't know. I wanted to put it on there.
It's really good. I put it in my needle drops for 2025 and last week's podcast.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really good. Ludwig again.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Um,
Got nominated. Think he's going to win?
yes.
Maybe.
You don't think they give it to Johnny Greenwood?
They might.
I really liked One Battle. Specifically, my favorite thing about, I wanted to say this at some point today. My favorite thing about the One Battle score is that they use the tracking device as the sound of the tracking device as the score.
Yeah.
And it's like a sound. I don't know what he uses. I feel like it's some like old like circus thing that he uses to make it. I meant to look that up.
Probably knowing him.
But it just doesn't really sound like anything you've heard before. And when it pops up in like really well done ways. He drops it in really good ways. Like when
Yeah.
they first see each other.
Gotta
again.
gotta keep the list, or at least the building of the list, somewhat relevant.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you mean.
When
But-
we actually start knocking things off, me, Josh Muller, personally, I will be probably gearing towards more iconic. And
Right.
I just
Yeah.
Staying
Right.
power. Right.
Oh, I wasn't nominating in One Battle.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm saying
I am
even for
nominating-
Sinners,
Yes, no, that's-
which is a score I love. I
Right.
think in 5 to 10 years I might be even more apt
Right,
to
exactly,
put it on here. But
exactly.
just it came out so recently.
Exactly.
If
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
totally
be cutting
understand.
things, and not I'm going to be cutting things. We're going to talk about it. But
We'll see.
yeah. All right, Jack, you got a nomination.
I'm gonna do Edward Scissorhands
All right.
because I really like that score, and I think it's Danny Elfman's best work.
I'll allow it.
And he was all of our number 5 composers of all time, so it would make sense that one of his would make it.
Yeah.
I'm going to nominate what I think Danny Elfman's best work is. Batman,
Second. I
1989.
have it as well. Yes.
Yeah.
I have it on my long list.
That's just another score that like I just immediately it starts and I'm like, let's watch a Batman movie. I don't even
Right.
care which one. It doesn't have to be that one.
Yeah.
Any Batman.
They stylized the animated themes,
Yes, they did.
music and theme from
That. Yeah. So good job by
Talking
them.
about staying power.
I'm telling you. Drew.
So I have a second on the Batman.
Okay, we get it. Jeez.
Love the Batman.
Edward Scissorhands.
It's not.
I have Goldfinger.
Oh, okay. I did Bond in general, but I'm down for Goldfinger.
I have that on vinyl, and it's
cool.
Whoa.
You can just put it on and let it go. Some of it does get lost because they use the actual score, and there are like points where it goes like blamp to accentuate a thing that happens, but more often than not, dun, dun, wah, wah, wah.
Really good. Just to keep everybody on the up and up, we have nominated 12 movies.
Heard.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do we have are we capping it?
No.
I'll do There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, thank you. I
Okay.
second There Will Be Blood.
Get your Johnny Greenwood on.
Yeah. Get that Johnny Greenwood on the.
All right. Let's see. There's a couple here that I really like, but I don't think are quite as iconic, and so I'm gonna go with.
But that's fine because
Yeah.
we're not making the most iconic. We're making.
But yeah, I agree. But I
Okay.
personally will sway that direction if I'm looking for a deal breaker.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the Magnificent Seven.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I forgot to. That's not even the main Western I wanted to do. But oh well, we'll get to that.
Well,
Just say it. You can just nominate
right.
him. A double nomination for Josh.
Double nomination. Magnificent Seven. Dun 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 dun. Dun. And the one that really, really good.
yeah, it's great.
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly is definitely the one that's the most known Western.
Yeah,
Whether we
but
put that on there, I don't know. But
I would go Magnificent Seven before I go.
like, I would listen to that one in the car more than The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
I'll do it because no one else has done it. Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the
It's
one I
on-
was talking about with the. It's kind of on the Ben-Hur corner.
Yes, but it's not the same thing. I think they're two completely different genres.
Yeah, I have it on my long list for sure. I did not have Ben-Hur on my long list. No, Lawrence of Arabia is really good though.
Yes,
Really
Lawrence of
good.
Arabia. I like the desert because it's clean. Peter O'Toole, man, what a crazy guy.
That
Prob-
movie's crazy.
Probably still drunk.
And
Somewhere.
him and Richard Harris and Heaven
Yeah.
is drunk.
Where do I go
wherever,
from
really.
here? I'll just say Legends of the Fall because we haven't really talked about it yet, and it's really good. I don't like the movie that much, but it's good.
Yeah,
It's a good score.
the movie-
I
It's a
put
great-
it. I
it's a
put it
great
on.
score.
I definitely put it on.
Its ups and downs. I love the
As
book.
its ups and downs is a understatement for sure.
I love the book. I really do.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't know if I could do a whole book of that movie.
what the
I'm sorry.
hell? Well, yeah.
Every single person dying.
I was actually introduced to the writer via Anthony Bourdain because he was on his Montana
Oh,
shows.
oh yeah, it's homie.
The
I-
One-Eyed Indian. Yep.
Yeah. I've got a couple of his. I have like a book of his, food writing.
Who?
I got it. He died. He did.
I know he did. He was.
Edwards. Jim Harrison is his name.
Okay. Well, I'll put it on the list.
What?
Yeah,
Legends
please
of
do.
the Fall.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not to watch.
I just love Sir Anthony Hopkins. Watch him do anything.
I love Brad Pitt.
He,
Oh, James Horner doing the score.
anyway.
The Ludlows.
The Ludlows is really good. Okay. I got a few more here that I could nominate, and then we'll break them down. So far, we're at 17 by my count.
Heard.
So we're going to have to make some cuts. Low key on Golden Pond. It's really good. I don't think it's going to make
It's
it.
not bad.
Can't even think of it.
Yeah,
Audrey
well,
Hepburn.
it's
No,
good.
I know the.
It's like our mother's favorite movie.
Yeah, I've
It's
watched
a
that
score-
movie
The
every
score is
single
great.
year of my
it's
life.
like it's it's just like the one theme, but it's really good. And if you're listening along and I can't edit it in, then go ahead and Spotify it real quick. Google it. Drew.
Okay, I don't know if either of you guys know this movie. It's one of my favorites. Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon, Natalie Wood. The Great Race.
I've never seen it.
I have the soundtrack on vinyl again. It's very zany.
Mm-hmm.
Blake Edwards, Pink Panther is what he also directed.
Right.
Just all over the place, but sets the mood You know, there it tries to. It's the Great Race. It's from New York to Paris the long way, not just across the ocean, but New York to Paris. And so they go through the West. They go through like a European village. They go through Russia and blah 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 blah. And you get all of the. It's basically like a cavalcade, and it's set in the early. It's like 1906 or something. So automobiles are anyway. The soundtrack accentuates and adds everything to that movie, and I love it. And so I will mention it.
Perfect.
I
We'll
doubt
take
it
your
will.
word for it.
Right.
Why don't you do doubles? Because Josh got double.
Rocky,
Yeah.
the first Rocky movie. Yeah, man, that soundtrack.
You still haven't done your one nomination that we talked about you doing.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Drew.
I've got 3 more.
Oh, okay. I'm getting close to a. Oh, okay. Far and away.
If we do 2 John Williams, the second one's not going to be far away.
Oh, is that John Williams? I forgot. For a second, I thought it was James Horner. Okay.
Oh, maybe
well,
it is. I don't know. I thought it was John Williams. Anyway.
Well, if I'm gonna do another John
do a
Williams,
double.
I've never watched that movie the whole way through. To be honest with
really?
you. Yeah.
Man, the
It
ending's the
reminds
best
me of
part.
the one with Christopher Walken.
What?
I'll look it up.
If I'm gonna do, oh, it is John Williams. Wow, crazy. All right, if I'm gonna do another John Williams, I'm gonna do Jurassic Park. And I'll also throw in.
Heaven's Gate.
I've never seen it. I'll also throw in Kung Fu Panda. Actually,
Man, how many are you nominating?
no, I'm not
He
doing.
said he had 30.
I'm not doing Far and Away.
Oh.
I nixed Far and Away instead of, and I did
Tom
Jurassic
Cruise
Park
is
instead.
Got
Irish.
it.
Most Irish person you've ever met in your life. So is Nicole Kidman.
I'll do Pirates.
Pirates. I like it.
You guys ever see Australia?
No,
No, I didn't
Nicole
see it.
Kidman.
I don't like Nicole Kidman.
Well, I don't like.
Although I do like Far and Away.
I don't like Baz Luhrmann, but
Whoa,
I don't.
that's fine.
I don't like Baz Luhrmann either.
Cool.
It's just like neon lights everywhere, flash, 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 flash.
We get it.
But I do like how he tried to tie in Indigenous Australian people into the narrative. Anyway,
I'm going to nominate Mission Impossible.
Okay, like number one.
Sure.
Okay.
that TV series is more iconic in the soundtrack.
Okay, sounds like it won't make it.
Yeah,
Did the TV series make that?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
bet your
Oh.
ass.
Iconic.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
From a
just
TV
gonna
show.
give you my last 3. Troy, James Horner again.
Okay.
Peter O'Toole. What a cast!
True.
Actually.
Oh, I forgot.
What a cast. Had Sean Bean in there, man. Give me a break.
Oh, yeah.
Then he dies.
He does not. I don't
He does
think.
not. He's Odysseus.
Okay. Oh wow, he's Odysseus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very much does not die.
yeah. You got Brian Cox as Agamemnon.
Yeah, no, we know this. We know the cast.
Anyway,
Jeez, Jack.
and making the Troy podcast.
Gump.
Gump thrown on there, and then the thing I said I would do,
Yeah.
but Tombstone is a wonderful.
We listened to it on our break, and it was, I will admit, it's very good.
Thank you very much. That's all I need. It doesn't have to make it now. That's it for me.
The only ones I haven't said, which I have, but I have mentioned these earlier in the pod, are. Oh, not this. The Incredibles.
That's a good point. Honestly, that's a good
Finding Nemo and Castaway. But we don't need to nominate those because I don't think those are going to make
Castaway's
it.
a bit one
Kind,
note.
I could push for Finding Nemo a little harder, but
Let's nominate it.
Throw it on there.
Finding Nemo.
you guys said all the other ones that I haven't said.
Okay.
Yay for consensus.
I thought about The Natural, but I don't know if my heart's really in that one. Had Legends of the Fall. We got that. Sunset Boulevard, very jazzy. Same with Chinatown.
Oh, yeah, I thought about
I don't know if
Chinatown.
we want to consider those. I do have The Godfather on here. Lawrence of Arabia, Robin Hood, Back to the Future. If I'm going to nominate another John Williams, I will say Jaws and Superman. Jaws is great for the movie, but again, it's not one that I'm queuing up, you know?
Right. And Superman, the opening or the theme
The theme
itself
is good.
but other than that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the rest of the... Right,
it really
I agree.
doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so
Well, then I
let's-
could also do E.T. too, which is fantastic. But I don't know that we need all these John Williams options.
No, we don't.
Home Alone.
Oh yeah, E.T. Oh, I meant to do the bike thing for my
Moments? Yeah.
Wow, bad job by me.
Yeah.
It's definitely on my list.
I just want to do another shout out if I can. We don't have to put it on the list, but The Muppet Christmas Carol.
This is wonderful.
Paul Williams.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You-
And again, you could argue it's musical, but the score itself, like when
That
you
is
hear
the
it,
argument.
the French horn, like
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. You know exactly. Like you're immediately in the
Yeah.
holiday spirit.
What do you put higher, Muppets Treasure Island or Muppets Christmas Carol for scores?
Ugh,
For score.
that's really hard. I would have to go with Christmas Carol.
I'm in it.
I think Paul
You
Williams.
bastard.
You ever see the Otters? God damn it! It's another Paul Williams and the Muppets go together like biscuits and hot sauce.
Right.
Got it.
What does have to do with otters?
Yeah.
Emmett Otter. Emmett Otter.
From
Oh.
Zootopia?
No.
No.
No. I know exactly
But
what
Emmett
you're talking
Otter is
about.
from Utopia, isn't he? Isn't that the name of the otter?
Maybe.
I
But
don't
that was
know.
that weird show that Sue Hale used to tell us to watch, or a movie that was had puppets, right?
Yes, exactly. It was another Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Sue Hale told us to watch this, and he was like, "How do you guys not know what this is?" And I was like, "Sue Hale, I just don't know what you're talking about."
That's crazy. Otter's my
You don't
favorite
remember that?
animal, too. No, I do remember that. I just...
Anyway,
And he
shout out
would-
Sue Hale. All right, let's get some obvious ones just out of the way. Empire is making it, yes?
Yes.
Lord
I
of
don't
the
know
Rings
how I'm
is
going to do
making
this
it.
because I'm going to make a whole bunch of noise as I'm writing. Oops. Hey,
you
I'm
know.
just going to cut all that out. There we go. All right. Empire is making it.
Yes.
Lord of the Rings is making it.
Yes.
I'm just going to write Lord of the Rings for now. Okay. So next up on our list is Shawshank.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Put a question mark.
It's got
Back
good
to the
themes.
Future.
I would say that
My vote would be yes.
yes.
Get our guy Alan Silvestri in there.
Okay. Back to the Future.
Get him on the board.
In. We'll rank this afterwards. The Future. Okay.
How many is that?
That's
3?
3.
Yep.
Ben-Hur, I'm going to put a question mark, but I'm okay with it.
Put a
Yeah.
question mark.
That kind of I get what you're saying about that being different than Lawrence of Arabia, but we need kind of a big historical epic in there.
I get
and
you.
that fits the bill, and I don't. Okay. Prince of Thieves, I'm okay with it. But again,
But
similarly to what you were saying about whatever the hell movie I just talked about.
Ben-Hur.
No, earlier. Where the theme, the main theme
Emmett
is
Otter's Jug Band
Superman.
Christmas?
No, stop.
Superman.
Superman. The
yes.
main theme's great. The main theme's great from Prince of Thieves, but I don't know how much I'm remembering the score throughout the rest of the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm putting a
guess.
question mark.
All right.
Also,
Also, there's going to be 2 Robin Hoods. That would be
I'm
crazy if
heavily
2 Robin
arguing
Hoods.
for another
All right,
Robin
all
Hood.
right, all right.
Okay, Adventures of Robin Hood. Is that a question mark, or are we just going to go ahead and put it in there?
If you feel that passionately, and I do respect getting one of his movies in there
Yeah,
as well.
I
so
agree.
Eric Von, whatever.
Go ahead.
It's going in. Ha ha! Okay, next. We got Sinners, I think admirably nominated, but I would vote against it at the current juncture in time, but I'm willing to listen to arguments.
I wouldn't put it in there.
All right. Get rid
Okay.
of it.
Sinners is out.
Sorry.
Edward Scissorhands.
No.
Crazy, dude. It's so good.
I would say the same thing.
What?
No.
Okay. It's so good.
It-
I mean, Batman is kind of also just the theme.
No,
I
there's a lot
listened
of
to the
music
whole
in
thing,
Batman.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. just scratched out like.
I also
Scratched
want to
out.
honorably mention Beyond Thunderdome. I think that's a great soundtrack.
All right.
Incredibly awesome
But
poll,
stay on
but
track.
not going to make it on.
No. Just a shout out.
I love that movie.
Love shout out. Batman? Question mark?
Yes,
No,
question mark.
No.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna kick off Edward Scissorhands, I feel like we need fucking Danny Elfman in there.
I was gonna nominate Spider-Man, but I think Batman's better. But
I'll go question mark for now.
Also, it could be a good representation of superhero films.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's just been
Goldfinger.
the plan.
I actually like that being in there, just like
do
Bond
maybe.
in general.
I'll do maybe.
Question mark? Okay.
Great album, you guys.
There Will Be Blood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, 2 yeses. Okay.
One.
Yeah, that's where I was, but
Yeah, but you get it.
I get it.
You get it, right?
I do get. So that's 5.
Phantom Thread. So
No.
good. It's such a good soundtrack.
Magnificent 7. I say
yes.
question mark.
Yeah, I say question mark.
Because I feel like we got to get a Western in there, and there's upheaval at the top.
Yep.
Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It sounds like no
No.
from you two.
I think Magnificent Seven and Tombstone. I would literally
Objectively better Westerns, even though not as much iconic.
scores.
I meant scores.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
I'm sorry. Objectively better scores. Okay, first hot take. Good, the Bad, the Ugly out.
Get it.
Should we have Drew Vamp on Italian composers?
Italian
I don't
made
need.
movies.
No, I love
That
love
why?
Italian.
Immediately, Drew's like, no,
what
not
are your
Ennio. Just right off the rip, he's like, absolutely not.
Definitely not. What are
I
your
love
thoughts on
fennel in
spaghetti
my
westerns in
sausage.
general?
Fennel in my sausage. Get out of here, man.
I don't want spaghetti in my Western.
All right, Lawrence of Arabia.
That was Jack, not me. Yeah.
I mean, like, I
Leave it to
would
you
pick
guys.
this over. I don't even think I've seen Ben-Hur. My bad, but
You probably have, like, on TV.
yeah, I would
Glad I
pick
didn't
this
bring up
over it.
10
But I'm also not
Commandments.
gonna die on that hill. I really like Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, I think we should include Lawrence of Arabia. Ben-Hur, meh.
Let's make a question mark. We'll
Yeah,
come back to it.
yeah.
One of those is I think should be getting in. Legends of the Fall.
I think we can.
Well, let's just maybe it for now.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe that
circle
one.
back around.
That's like
'Cause I
one of
think-
my favorite scores,
yeah,
but I
we
get
all
it.
like that score a lot.
I get not including it, but also
kind of
is
surprised
that-
Drew's take on that. But
Well, no, more than anything, is Brad Pitt just like,
Oh,
oh God, oh God, oh God, like, dude, your brother died. You're not gonna be like, give me a break, dude. Like when he went and killed the Germans was far better than the way he reacted just watching his brother be machine gunned to
Yeah,
death.
but we're talking about the score here.
Yeah,
Not the
anyway.
movie, because the movie is not that great.
I like it except for like parts
Sounds
like
like it.
that. Anyway.
It's like just way too overdone.
well,
anyway,
and Anthony Hopkins really digging a hole.
he really goes for it, and the not being able to understand what he's saying
man.
thing at the end of that movie.
the people who have not seen Legends of the Fall are
Go take a look.
freaking out
folks.
right
I'm
now.
not sure
I don't
whether
know why you're listening to this podcast so you haven't watched Legends of the Fall yet.
On Golden Pond.
No, get
Okay.
out of
You're
there.
just gonna have to
I've
trust
seen
me,
that
it's
movie
good.
every year in my entire life. I don't even know what the score is.
I could play it right now. You'd start weeping.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Don't do it.
The Great Race.
You guys can get rid of it. It's
Okay.
fine. Honorable mention.
We only have 5 yeses so far. Rocky.
I would include it.
Wouldn't be my pick.
We'll question mark it. Jurassic Park.
What's the other John Williams?
I would say actually you could keep it on there. It really comes down to you on that one, Josh.
Yeah.
With a question mark,
Yeah,
you mean?
do a question mark.
Okay.
I don't. We got to recap all of our question marks.
Kung Fu Panda.
Let's see.
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think I actually officially nominated that.
Whatever, man. You said like 19 things. I had to keep up. Mission Impossible sounds like no.
No.
Troy, I'm going to say no.
No.
Forrest Gump. We do already have Back to the Future
Yeah,
on here.
we can't do
Okay.
two on Silvestri. Sorry. If we're gonna do 2 of another one, it's got to be James Horner.
Tombstone.
I'm liking it. Who did it? Also,
Bruce Broughton. BROUGHT.
Just cross out his
Question
name.
mark. Finding Nemo. We don't have a Thomas New. Oh no, we have Shawshank.
yeah, it'll be.
Oh wait, we don't have Shawshank in here, but it's a heavily bolded
No,
question
I mean,
mark.
Shawshank.
No, it's a question mark.
Oh.
It's not in the final. If I had to pick, okay, wait,
If you had to
question mark.
pick one,
I would go with Shawshank.
okay,
Personally.
Over what?
over Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys are
Okay, and then the last one were Jaws and Superman. Sounds like Superman. The theme is great. We'll cross it out. Yes.
Yes.
Jaws.
Get rid of
I
it.
mean,
get rid of it.
it's like the most iconic.
Get rid
It's
of
the best
Doesn't
for
fit
any
the most
movie.
iconic
it.
theme.
It doesn't fit in this list, and we're
The
gonna
most
do
iconic theme. It's one song.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
one
used
thing.
throughout the whole movie
Nah.
expertly.
with
I'm just making the case.
Okay, and I'm saying with Star Wars and Jurassic Park, both of those have. Jurassic Park has like 4. It's like a hour and 45-minute long movie. It has like 4 banger, like different themes that are awesome.
But you put on the theme of Jaws, you instantly know what you're about.
True.
Yeah, which is one note,
2 notes.
both theoretically and literally.
2 notes.
Okay.
I mean, put a question mark next to it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
A very bold one. All right, let's circle back. I think Shawshank in
Yeah, let's get it
based on all this.
Drew doesn't like it, but
I mean, yes, you can keep it on there. Yes.
Okay. I think Batman in.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 3 more.
okay. Well, let's continue with a question mark on Shawshank because there's a lot of maybes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you got to go through all of the maybes first.
Shawshank maybe. Ben-Hur maybe. Prince of Thieves
Out.
no.
Really good score though. Go listen to it.
It's
awesome.
good. Well, these are all good scores. We like them
Right.
all. That's why we're nominating. Batman,
Do it.
I'm in. Okay, Goldfinger.
I do like it.
I'm good with it. I think James Bond is also like the most iconic movie theme ever.
Right. Of like
One of them.
Of my other previously nominated, like Ben-Hur and Tombstone, I would gladly see those go to
Okay.
keep going.
Okay,
All right,
great.
there you go.
I love
Yeah, yeah,
saying that. Okay, Goldfinger's in.
Sweet.
So that puts us to 7.
Mm.
Magnificent 7
Or Tombstone.
or Tombstone.
I would say Magnificent Seven is more iconic, definitely.
But you would like Tombstone more.
I think I'm down for Tombstone.
It's so the fellow who did it, Bruce Broughton, I was just looking up. He did a lot of television scores, including Magna PI, which I think he helped write the theme
The
for,
theme.
and he also did Gunsmoke back in the 70s.
okay.
So it kind of he's
He's on that
quite a bit
corner.
of work, but when I play that for you guys, it just smelled Western, like
Yeah, no, I agree.
getting off a train,
Tombstone's
coming into a
in.
new town.
We got to make
and
some.
it's a 90s movie that was able to capture the classic
Western.
the classic Western
exactly.
sound. by the
Plus,
score.
like, if
And
we aren't going to make
feel
any
and
hot
look.
takes, what's the point?
yeah, exactly.
We got to
there.
keep the people on their toes. So Tombstone's in. That's 8.
Wow.
Magnificent 7 out. So Legends of the Fall. Drew would say no.
I would say,
So we have 8 including Shawshank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we have 8 not including Shawshank. They are Empire, Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, Adventures of Robin Hood, There Will Be Blood, Batman, 1989, Goldfinger, and Tombstone.
I'd get rid of Batman before I got rid of Shawshank, honestly. But we can come back to it.
No, we still have 2 slots though, right?
We can.
Yes,
we don't have to
Tiff.
get rid of
Yes,
we
anything
have
at
to
the
get
moment.
rid of.
Still got 2
I
slots.
think we have at this moment the sound of it. We have a lot of franchise in there, so maybe we should try to do our best to sprinkle in one-off movies if we still have some left. Meaning Shawshank, possibly.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Yeah, what else?
We have Legends of the Fall,
Okay.
Lawrence of Arabia, Rocky, another franchise, Jurassic Park, another franchise, Finding Nemo.
No, we got rid of
Jaws.
Finding Nemo.
Did we?
Oh well, I guess not over.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna
Shawshank.
put one
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it. Okay, so Finding Nemo's out. We have Jaws, Ben-Hur,
Get rid of-
Shawshank.
I would get rid of Ben-Hur. I think Lawrence of
Lawrence of
Arabia.
Arabia.
does
If we're
need
not,
to
we
be
got to
in
do one
there.
or the
All
other
right,
for sure.
Lawrence of Arabia is in.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Oh, so that's it. That's
That's 9.
No, that's not.
So for the final spot, here we are.
I think we should do Legends. It sounds like that might be the one.
We have. Oh wait, I didn't even say Braveheart, did I?
No, you didn't.
I must have
Do
missed
we
it.
have a James Horner?
Legends. Well,
Legends or Braveheart?
Right. I'd say Braveheart.
I'd say Braveheart for sure.
I'd
Okay,
say Braveheart, but I
Over
feel like-
Shawshank.
No,
Well,
no, we need.
We don't have Shawshank in. There are 9. We have
would-
one spot left. I told you this several times. Empire, Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, Adventures of Robin Hood, There Will Be Blood, Batman, Goldfinger, Tombstone, Lawrence of Arabia. With one spot left. I'm okay with getting something out.
I'd be fine with either getting Batman or, dare I say, Back to the Future out.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Back to the Future too, but then Alan Silvestri's out. Just to get Braveheart and Shawshank in there, I think I need. Can I look at it? No, I
Yes.
can't. I just gotta like listen to you go over it.
Go ahead.
I'd be fine with. I'd be fine with ditching Tombstone in favor of Braveheart if that is what needs to.
We gotta talk into the microphone, friends.
Tombstone. Getting rid of Tombstone.
Just so you could do Braveheart and Shawshank. Maybe we just don't do Shawshank.
Well, just to get Braveheart in there, I think Braveheart needs to be in there.
Well, Braveheart we have a slot for.
All right, I'm gonna read you the list out of order. You tell me
Yes.
if this sounds right.
Yes.
Empire Strikes Back, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, Back to the Future, The Adventures of Robin Hood, which is non-negotiable, There Will Be Blood, Batman, Goldfinger, Tombstone, Lawrence of Arabia, and Braveheart.
I don't like my boy Thomas Newman not being in there, but I do respect that as a top 10.
Yeah,
All right.
It's hard.
If you could vote to get rid of one, what would it be? I have my vote.
Yeah, your vote would be.
I've
There
told
Will Be
you
Blood,
the
probably.
two.
It would be
votes.
that would is what it
Do
would
we
be.
bump There Will Be Blood for Shawshank?
Ooh. I mean, I will say There Will Be Blood has been mentioned a few times now,
As says Shawshank.
as has Shawshank.
And they're both great.
I'd either bump Batman or Back to the Future off.
I'd say I'd do one of those.
All right. Well, if those are the choices, I would get rid of Batman myself, just because I think Back
in
to the
favor
Future
of
is.
Shawshank.
I mean, I wouldn't do
That's
it,
what would be
but
going
like,
on.
if that's what happens, that's what happens. I'm willing to compromise.
I like you guys. I'm also fine with the list as it currently is. But
All right. Man, maybe Shawshank doesn't get it. It is just the main theme that I do like, pretty much, I guess. I mean, it's a great score all the way through.
we're gonna have to play. What do you think is the main theme?
The
Yes.
the credit sequence.
Yeah.
It's called end title.
Yes. Yeah. I like the. I like the sweet. Say Watanabe.
Oh. Oh man, that's so good. Over Batman.
And Suds on the Roof. Oof.
Bump Batman, dude. All right, you can bump There Will Be Blood. It's just There Will Be Blood is the only representation of like weird modern scores which are popular, and it's
That's
a
true.
good version.
That's
It's like
true.
the best type of that.
I think maybe what we have come up with is what we've come up with.
Okay,
I'm okay with it.
all right.
I think
We
so.
got to call it at some point, I guess.
Yep. Let's just roll with what we have. All good. Shawshank it was almost there, but
What about Goldfinger?
I'm not.
Non-negotiable.
I'm not. I don't feel comfortable with that.
All right.
All right, here's the list. Empire Strikes. These are just, we're not ranking them. We've already spent too much time. We're over time. Empire Strikes Back, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, the Back to the Future, Adventures of Robin Hood from 1938, There Will Be Blood, Batman from 1989, Goldfinger, the third James Bond movie, Tombstone, somehow that got in there, Lawrence of Arabia, and Braveheart. I think this is a pretty good list for the top 10 scores of all time.
I do. I agree with you.
Yeah.
We got Tombstone in there, baby. Woo!
Beers on Drew.
Suds on my roof.
There you go.
Yeah,
oh, now we got to go back
God
and do it
damn it.
again, Drew.
We all should have just made our top 5. This would have been a lot easier.
Yeah. Would have been better. This is fun. This is turning into like a 3-hour-long podcast on movie scores, which we can't play probably for copyright reasons, so such as it is. Drew, thanks for coming, man.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this has been great.
This has been fun.
Jack, always a pleasure. Again, if you would like to reach out to us, our email is thelonglistpodcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for hanging out with us for like a week, and we really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.